a big
Just
man,
no,
a big
say-
man.
oh,
No,
man,
nobody the bad word thing, man. Nobody the bad word.
Alright, let me find out
Big
time.
man, do. But you
Let me
know,
talk.
Hold on,
No,
hold on,
big
hold on.
man, they have to have a
hold on,
conversation.
No,
Watch
me
your
let
long.
me talk.
That's all me I say.
Chuck. You were there. You were listening a while ago. You say as a Rasta. You see, I think there's a certain word. I don't know if TikTok is going to lock me.
Me know my contact, but blood clot
No, don't
Jamaica
fool
this me
out
there.
nobody. No, I'm just tell you. You see, by right, they lock down expressing yourself the way they lock it down, you know. So you don't have the powers when you talk, you know. Them a dumb down man, you know. Them a turn man a girl, you know. I understand
I
that.
know no nastiness, you know. Me know no nastiness, you alright?
So I love
And people like you that the most
No,
nasty.
stop
So you
talking
don't come
about
out
them.
No, man, that's
and
no,
weird.
nobody with discuss, man. Hey,
Talk about
man.
IQ. When say IQ, you say a while ago.
Anytime
no,
right turn
no,
to
man,
you,
stop
run
talking
away.
about that.
Yo, make hey, we don't know nobody with that. We have money now. Look over there.
Stress, man. I mean, I come in and I express
Yeah,
myself.
Lord, make you express
Tell
yourself.
me how to talk.
Yeah, him time. I'm a land.
You go down when I talk, I'm left everyone to make the man, they make their reasoning. And then
Yeah.
I come in and I express myself.
Take up, man, have a cost more time.
Man, talk, let me say what me have to say.
All right.
So yes, and done. I'm gonna fix it.
DJ,
Yes,
we
sir.
know this about that place. Sir. We have
Yes,
some
sir.
of the brightest people on earth right now. We have some of the best on this earth. There's nothing at all. We need to
That's
fix
what I
it,
thought.
sir.
I thought the best come from Jamaica.
Me say,
As black
me
man.
know
Yes,
that
sir.
for a fact.
Yes,
And
sir.
there's no engineering work, no farmer construction where we can do right. There's a particular part of construction where we see in the place where we call Jamaica, we call road construction. For some reason, look
Yes.
like all these years, all of these bright, educated people can't get it right. And that is so sad that all these bright, educated people that we are paying millions of dollars for oversight the money that's supposed to fix the infrastructure of our country, all know the demon then can't get it right because them still are put shingle, raw, dirty river shingle in a patrol in a Jamaica 2026, right? When we then are era where you have technology where you can get road paved with concrete or other material, me see what construction a road look like, you know. Yes, me get the privilege to see what construction a road look like, right? When me see the man then put on the material, put on cement, dig up the mall with the cement, re-roll back the place, and then that a iron. Then them put on 3 inches of material. And me can better say the material we then get was A grade, because I still stand up until now. And that to over 15 years now. Right? So these people were all right with this nastiness. What we are getting, the nastiness.
Here where politics are come from. You see, your politics are come from. You see, the politician will get the work for get out, he might take a bulk of money. You see, the next man I give to him, I get the money to. Him can't do the job like them said earlier. He might even have the equipment. So I take a bag of money.
Work, but Python recommend.
Where does that where it come from?
No, but you know, Python no give out work, brother. Python recommend work. You know, give. Python no access to give out work.
Man has no respect. You see, if my brethren give me the road work for a 10 million, and him say him have to get a 2 million outside, I have to find a way to get it back to him. So I could just know how money can go.
Fact, and fact. That's a fact. I want to deny that.
Simple thing. Yeah. And everybody as a juvenile, I grew up with do like hustling. It's just a thing say, oh mine go. I give a brethren my car for sale the other day. I said, all the story to go, but I have 300,000 1 feet. Him find a man we want it, we say him buy it for 4. If tell the man say 400. The man come back to me and say I have 3. I say, all right, no problem. Me and the brethren not talk again. I say, this him. Me want 300 for my car. Him tell a man say 400 because I look at money for it. When the brethren come back to me, him say I can get it for 3. So what? Yes, man, I 3 me want. Me don't have that brethren again. In the name of hustling. You understand?
Hey,
all right. It's when Finley attack now. You know, I'm triple going first then. But when Finley attack, don't cut him.
Wait a triple.
Argue.
Triple beg, I say I say one thing before you say that. What I say is very important. Remember, say one reason why political violence got to Jamaica and the police are brutalized and analyze people is PJ Patterson say any site around in a Jamaica government control. You see the communities them, a government, a MP were in a power, give 6 person, and the other and the opposition give 4 person. One time, one party running, so gunshot. So now you have a liaison officer with 6, and you have a liaison officer with 4. You don't understand. I saw political violence in Jamaica and a rocket science. And anybody say I know say go, I lie them I tell. Continue, Triple.
Yeah. Big up. Triple, where's I go? Them things done. Shika.
Triple up on a car.
Nobody trouble trucking and not trouble trucking.
We're not telling come. We're not telling come.
No, man.
Anybody for the platform.
No. Let go truck.
Okay. All right.
Nobody talk.
No. I'm not telling Rasta to do is have a little respect. I know we alone listen. We are talking to other people.
No, that's true, but it's when man of events.
I mean, it's free. Just mind the language. We are talking to people, we are listen. We are talking to one old lady, we are talking to one old man, we are little boy, we are going to school and listen to it. We have to watch your language. That's all me I say. If as a big man, it's the only way to express yourself, then you have a problem. Right, but let me say this, guys. We have a thing where we believe that every single problem we have, a politician. No. Personal responsibility. We're responsible for our own destiny. And we have to take up that. Right? Now, we believe, say, gun come in, a politician can come. Yet still, we have never seen anywhere where a politician is charged for giving out gun to somebody. In 2025.
Somebody said that, man. Chuck.
Yo, no, it's all right. Everybody listening can let's make him done. Everybody will listen can make sense out of him. And it's talk. A theme time to talk, don't cut it.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. So all of these things, we have yet to see the evidence. Politicians are thief the money. Where? Politicians are doing. The problem why we have that VG is that 90% of the talkers them, 90% of the loudest people them, have never taken the time out to learn how the system works. 90% of them, the loudest voices, has never taken the time out to learn what is the job of the politician. When it comes to money, how does the politician access to money go? How the politician access to contract go? So how this go? 90% of the loudest voice them has never, if you ask them how the system work, how politicians spend money, they cannot tell you. But them are the loudest voice. A politician I give friend. Now, when you say politician I give friend work, VG, tender to fix a road is open to everybody. Everybody. Any Jamaica that is qualified can bid for it.
Right.
Me can start a local construction company today. Get all what we need to get and bid for a road contract. But you have some people, VG, that they feed themselves before them start the race. Then tell themselves, say, me now go try get it because they now go give me. So you sit down there now and you guess what? The same man try all the while and him I get through. And you keep saying every time he come and him get it. You know why him get it all the while? Yeah. Because him try. Because him try.
All right, no problem.
So any day you stop sit down and tell yourself, say, me now go try because they now go give me. You never know what might happen. That's the biggest problem we have. People, they feed themselves before they start the race. And when you end up a certain way, you know what you do? The blame are the politician friend.
Chuck, may I ask you a question? You think there was a time when politicians make gun come to the island, yeah?
Yes, there was a time.
Right,
yes, there was.
So if somebody said politician is
ask them if they were charged. Ask them if they were charged at that time.
No, we're not gonna say you gotta say when I hear time.
Yes, there was.
We don't think the politician can get locked up. I know Mr. Man get charged.
But you just say we never seen a politician get charged. So oh yeah, say they were no.
You start already. Make him laugh.
Yes, there was.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, there was what? I said was.
Mm-hmm.
And if you don't know what was mean, you mean back then.
Yeah, but you just said they were never ever caught. That's what you just said before that.
Never ever caught.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, never ever caught.
How were they charged if they were never caught?
Never ever caught.
So how were they charged if they were?
And I'm saying there was a time when it used to happen. It's not happening now.
Okay, they have not been caught now.
It is not happening now.
There's no.
Don't go down for a door. Triple, make him land. Make him land.
It is not happening now.
All right. Finish what you're saying and just land. I'm not gonna let go triple. You know do that.
Right. So all of the things, all of the wars, them now, everything where something happen is a politician, jungle people. If we take time out, VG, to learn the system, learn what is the job. Then we can tell a politician when he's not doing job. Right now, we believe, say, if the politician no come at your 9 night, or him not come send your picnic at school, or him not come bury your dead, him is not a good politician. Why in job, and that is not in job. His job is to make sure you have the basicness.
We were here talking about roads. Can we say politician? Can a man say, boy, the politics stay away? We're talking about bad roads badly built. Can we say politicians there are? We can't do that.
Well, I'll put it this way to you, VG. Simplest answer.
Yeah.
What we have is an issue with oversight when it comes to these things. The fact is, VG, is that some politicians put themselves in at the center of road work when they don't belong there.
Oh.
Put themselves in at the center when they don't belong there. And that is why the move of the government I make now to have one single agency responsible for every road is one of the best moves we could have ever make. Every road, you go to that person, you go to that center, you go to this of every road. And that's the move. We're going to solve the problem.
Big up. I'm going to line up this a little. Leg up, triple. Go on now, where you know?
You know, I understand our man live in a country like Jamaica and grow in a country like Jamaica, socialize in a country like Jamaica, and do not understand that there's a system, that corruption is something that is systematic, that there are kickbacks at every angle in Jamaica. Anything
them say not anymore.
Well, I know VG. You gotta ask you a question, my general. I'm like, where is it? Well, I know. You see, like, where is with Chuck? Somewhere is in right, so no.
All right, go on.
You said Sabu man say, you not sell mall, you not sell black, you not sell cement. But you have a brethren who sell black and mall and cement, correct?
Yes.
And somebody say, oh boom, they might build a house or they might build a complex and they want black and cement for buy. I say, well, on there. You don't say me know Chuck we sell black and cement and them have a hardware array. And you say, hold on there, me give you a truck number. And you call Chuck and say, Chuck, you know say, I go call you for some black and cement and thing.
Make sure my thing in it, you know.
No, you're not even say make sure you're
never say it.
You're not hold on, you're not even gonna say make sure you're thing night. You call Chuck and give Chuck a big contract for carry some black and cement come. And the PG send me. And this is something Chuck out of decency himself. I go call him back and say, VG, but now I tell you like respect you, my brother. And here, me I send across a piece of food, come here, buy yourself a drink. I see a Pepsi money here. You understand? And that automatically is a kickback. And that is something that is systematic in a Jamaican culture.
If you do it that way, that don't have nothing to do with nobody, man. That's
hold on. You say it don't have nothing to do with nobody.
It have nothing to do with nobody. If you do that way there.
You see, the gentleman said the problem is oversight. Zane, the problem is oversight. Well, I'm going to go back in it, brother. Because you see me like to talk from the basic, the most infantile way and make my way up in a say we can't lose it.
Go and listen.
Then, so the man said the problem is oversight. Now I'm going to ask you a question. Who is responsible for putting the mechanism in place for oversight?
It would have been the head politician then for putting the oversight.
All right. So if I put in a system of oversight, and the system of oversight that I put in place is inadequate, whose fault is that? Who is responsible for that? For the inadequacies of the oversight committee?
Yeah, but oversight committee that was if it's created, but if a Sir Chuck is still there, the oversight is created by government. The oversight that's missing.
NWA oversight for a long time.
NWA is oversight.
Or the politician in control the NWA. Hey, we're talking.
NWA now go on good. That's very rich.
The politician in control NWA.
But NWA now go on good though.
Man. Yes, that's why you have to ask them questions because you're not listen step by step in a truck. Remember say some of it don't like myself, you know. So we have to break it down.
Learn.
So we have to learn together, you know. You understand? Community learning and that to believe in it, bro. So when we set so boom, and you put in place a system, Zin, and the system that you put in place is inadequate. Who is supposed to be blamed for the inadequacies of the system? Now you will put it in place because you are the one who put it in place.
Triplets,
First time speech,
Triplets,
national
can
work.
I
Yeah.
mind if I interrupt for 1 second? Just
Right,
to-
yes, sir. Right, yes, sir.
something.
Good, please.
Store Chuck.
All right. All right. So you said that now. So here's the problem coming, Triplets.
Mm-hmm.
You own a house, big house,
Mm-hmm.
and you employ somebody to clean that house for you.
Employ me.
Yes, you employ VG to clean the house for you,
Yes, sir.
right? You leave it up to VG. VG are the cleaner, but you have one man where him now feel job have to come in and make sure that VG clean the house. That
Yeah,
man job is to look over the house and ensure say clean. Now,
Alright.
here's the problem we have now. That man a VG friend now, so my time he come in, man VG so don't have a drink and he sign off and say the house clean.
Yeah, man, for bill.
He sign off and say the house clean because a VG brethren and them have a drink.
Yes,
So me
sir.
ask you, are you the one who is corrupt?
To me, correct?
Wow, the owner of the house.
Yeah.
Talk, I describe a while ago. Your scenario.
Well, I'm asking. Yes, no, the politician is the
Politician
man.
the one who come check
The
me there.
politician is the one who own the house.
We can interject for a second like a video.
Well, I know. Just no, you have to let me finish. The politician is the man who own the house.
No.
They said the
No, I
house
can't
and
tell
the
the
road.
thing. You, I
And we
say my
employ-
side.
Me and
Let
the
me hear.
politician and me get the man to fix the road.
Let me
But
say.
the employer man to oversee the man there. The man who go inspect the road, which is the National Work Agency. And he
Right.
send one man out to inspect the road. And when he go there, the contractor buy him a juice and then sign off on it.
Mm-hmm.
Is it the politician that have a problem there?
All right. Me can say something. Simple.
Yes, hold on, my answer. Hold on, you man. Hold on, my answer, man. Yes, the problem is with the politician because guess what? The man report back to the politician and the politician accepted the report. The person for the house, the person who owned the house, he accepted the report. Once you accept the report, all responsibility is on you. Because
One second.
So what
Give me
you're
1 second,
saying?
sir. 1 second, sir. 1 second, Triple. The problem is now the people living in the house say the house still nasty. After you get the
Yes.
reports, everything good. The people who rented who lived in there saying VG not clean the damn yard.
And then me
they
as
not
the owner
listening
of the
to
yard, hold on, man,
And you're
hold
not
on. And me
listening
as
to
the owner
people.
of the yard say, no, the people in the house a lie them a tell because the person
Ah.
who set oversight set it
Yes,
clean.
sir.
And then
Yes,
me
sir.
say, oh, I'm ungrateful because me already pay somebody to clean it and want to
Yes, sir.
understand, so to live it and want to take responsibility or whatever. Now the problem is me as the landlord and me as the owner for the house. I am an inadequate
Afternoon
or an
check that.
incompetent. Hold on, man. I am an incompetent landlord because I create an oversight committee that I have no oversight for the oversight committee. Because what I am supposed to do after the oversight committee tell me, say, Ray, me myself should still analyze what is done. I'm still supposed to go look what is done. I'm not supposed to have a micro.
VG, you see the
They hire too
problem,
much
VG?
people for that.
You see the
They got
problem?
They got you. They hire too much people to go down.
Just coming at the problem, they know.
Hey,
So when you say VG, so
You next,
well, we
you
must
next,
get
you.
rid of everybody. We must
must
get rid of
get-
everybody.
I got-
to
Everybody
And the
It's
politician,
It's
the
wicked, you know.
politician must walk and go invest and go inspect road work.
No,
I hire
no.
somebody to do that. I'm not
Hold
bothered
on,
with that.
Hey,
hold on,
What you're saying-
VG. If
Yes.
you hire hold on, let me talk. If you hire
Yes.
somebody and there's no accountability on the part of the person that you hire, the person is corruption is going to run rampant. What you need to do after you hire these persons should know that there is some stringent measures that will be taken and disciplinary actions if they do not do their work adequately and properly. If I hire you with government resources and you waste government resources or you misappropriate government resources, you should be prosecuted to the full extent of the law. And the moment you start prosecuting people to the full extent of the law, instead of just removing them and putting them on our next part and reshuffling them and all them something there,
That's a full extent. What would you like? What would you like to happen to them?
that is
Let
all
me
they,
just say,
they
Triple.
should go to jail.
Triple, let me come in there. So
There's a country like China. Hold on
No, no,
1
no.
second. There's a country like China.
A
You see,
different
once
leader
you
running
keep
this
government,
job.
once you keep
No,
government
Triple.
money in China, a firing squad they go in front of
No, no,
All
no,
right,
no.
Triple, wait, no, man, wait,
If we
interject.
implement China law out here,
Hold
no,
on,
no,
man.
no, no, go fit. So
Hold
don't
on,
make
man.
the comparison to
No,
somebody
no,
like
no,
Nobody Banda.
I am not
Hold on,
Do
saying
not
that
make the
it is
Hold on a
comparison
minute,
to
Mr.
somebody
Triple,
Don't answer. Triple, hold on. Triple, hold on. Rasta, look like one say. You want to say something, Rasta can say something. Then
Hold
you
on.
still need to answer him yet. Come
Hold
here,
on,
him
man.
go. Go on,
Yes,
Rasta.
you give a scenario about a homeowner, and you also give the instruction. One of the things what we know say happen in this whole scenario. It's not one time the complaint is made by the person who rent the place about the house not being clean. More than one report going to the office, to the homeowner, said the people that you are getting to do the job, they are not doing it satisfactorily. So letters been sent, calls been made, and you still have said the people them say the man was sent over the report, say everything all right. And after months of complaining,
suppose it don't reach the up there so quick. Suppose it have to go to the man who check for me first. Suppose the letter with the renter I buy don't go straight up top. It go to the person who oversee me as clean.
Yeah.
Let's make a story. Yeah.
Listen where you go now. I like when Chuck come in. Chuck, the house is Jamaica. Good? The house is Jamaica, you know.
All right.
The politician get the oversee the house. That I politician responsibility for ensure the house. All right. However,
me to take care of Jamaica then.
So you're a politician. Good. We elect
you.
We elect you to take care of the house. Good.
Man.
You are the politician now. You are go make an agency named Works Agency. And you say Uno at the oversight. Here where corruption come right now. Because remember, you know, me a politician. You are a politician. You are going to employ Chuck to oversee. Because the house owner at Jamaica, when they employ you
Richard, catch about the original story now.
Let's we are rich man. No, I just
hold on. The only thing you changed, you said the house is Jamaica.
So you're
sorry.
Jamaica. So the politician now and then responds to the house. However, the politician say then give VG now. Our agency at the VG oversee the house for me.
NWA, okay.
Yeah, NWA. All right.
Yes, sir.
Here, president fuck up with it now.
Yeah.
President secretly recommend One Love to get the contract. So when the president send the One Love to Works Agency that are UVG.
Yeah.
I say, president, we talk realistically, you know. So a politician now send you, recommend you to Works Agency, to VG. VG give me work. However, a VG for oversee the work still, you know. Still, you know. You get me, I say? A VG for us, you know. But the politicians sometimes override VG because VG have the power because me as a politician will change your VG.
I can't stop One Love. I can't stop him. I can't change him just so.
Yeah, you can't change just so because we
will.
Hey, look at
we don't have that. One Love we send to a man come slap for your family.
No,
they go One Love next.
They go on right. I want to piggyback on you, Richard. You know, what on, man? Me like you, Richard. Me like how you, Richard, put it in.
So we attack, and when Mr. Palcha, me attack, me attack both PMP and JLP.
We know.
And they run Jamaica.
Thanks to the clarity.
Yeah. So me attack both PMP. So when Mr. Palcha, man, Mr. both PMP and JLP.
So, yeah, we know that. Yeah.
So here me could blame politician, because the politician secretly send One Love as him inchman, either PMP or JLP, forget the piece of food. You get me, I say? Because let me tell you what going on in our community, you know. Say every constituency in Jamaica, most of the party in a band. You say you can't politician, we don't VG, so you can't politician in a constituency. You have to go meet the influence of them in a constituency.
No, that man said to you that all right, we're going into a type of politics.
No, man,
that's how hold on, man. I'm gonna tell you what that name. That's how you kind of pay the bad man them.
You know, and more time
I'm telling you straight.
Yeah, because they're bad man, they get to work.
VG,
I agree. That change, you know.
No, can't change.
Nobody stress yourself yet, man. Make one go
just I beg you 1 second.
No, man.
I agree with everything when you say. Here's what we have to do.
My scenario.
When I know
the politician, because the house of Jamaica and the politician.
I agree with everything what you're saying, but here we have to give credit to now. We have to give credit. So we have a man in charge now. We say, listen. Politician, no business in them part of the work, yeah. Politician, I know your job. If you find no contract, I know your you, Richard. Is it these the things you hear the Prime Minister say now? The politician must stop pretending to them a road contractor.
Well, I'm there. Chuck, may I ask you a question? You really believe them something hired us naive? You really and truly believe them?
Stop it, now, man. Stop it, and
ask. But that's ask, and this VG.
The man tell them to change that type of system.
Really believe
VG. Triple X. Unlike you, Triple X. Me actually spend time to learn how the system works. Me not just open my mouth and talk to talk sake, you know.
All
Me
right,
spend
hold on
time
one second.
in the
One
system
second,
and me learn it.
1 second,
So me
Uncle
can
Chuck.
tell you, say, when somebody
One
that try
second,
to make a change to it.
1 second, Uncle Chuck. Uncle Chuck, me can tell you this. I say because you are JLP and you only know the legal part of the world. Well, I don't know. No, JLP only know legal part of the world. You don't know nothing about corruption. See, because me, I want dirty corner boy, I know about corruption because we dwell in a corruption. Me know how corruption works. You see, the more laws you put in and the more rules you put in, and the more technical corruption get, and the more dynamic corruption get. So the more corners you put for cut, and the more money that they make. You understand? You say the simpler something is, and the harder it is for it to be corrupted. You say the more measures you put in, and the more and it have to go through, and the more money come out of it before
but
it go.
Triple.
You understand me?
Hold on, man.
Let me say this one love.
Again,
Triple.
Again?
Is the same thing the Prime Minister said. Too much red tape. We have to get rid of the red tape, the bureaucracy. So the very same thing we are complaining about, the same thing what the Prime Minister said.
Hold on, you. We aware that, so what you try to say, Triple, what am I trying to say? You see that one love the to how we did send one love for God deal with the NWA, we are get that out tight. We are say politician no respond for that party again.
VG, the thing was like that. The thing was like that before it VG. You know, so me they listen to all of them attack. The thing was just like how it was simple. Public Works Department did responsible for all road works in a Jamaica. PJ Partisan shut it down and create work agency to create corruption.
Are you do it, you know? Are you the make corruption start in Jamaica? Are you do it?
Chuck Fenley, tell me say lie me tell you and you Richards, tell me say lie me tell.
I see roll them up, but that's name change. Same role.
PWD have the equipment to do the work.
Do all the work and responsible for all road works. You have no central government road and no local government road.
And no question I'm going to ask. Man, them, hold on. It doesn't matter where it starts. You see, pointing fingers to where something starts.
We have to go there.
No.
Hold on. One love, me a female voice. Love me the female. Triple. Let me hear the woman licking, man.
Go on, brother.
Love your man chat. Let me hear a female voice licking.
Wicked VG, add me to the Wicked VG. I hope you're feeling
make sure it makes sense, you know.
I hope you're feeling better today.
She change the picture, I never know say you.
He don't say me for a morning. He must burn me out how me married and me this and that. And me married long time. So me don't know what happened to them. So anyhow, he said me dash my life, Chuck. Can in video people what dash their life. People who married. But anyhow, VG, we have to, the only party in Jamaica will get kickbacks and contract a PNP. So let us start.
No, you can't. Stop saying that, man.
Please, why am I being bullied, guys? Why am I being bullied?
VG, she's not wrong. The PNP put it in the contract. They call it agency.
Why am I being bullied?
VG, PNP put it in a contract named agency fee. So I know lie we are telling.
And internal security.
You just came on by saying the only party that got kickbacks was PNP. Exactly. And you know, say one thing that will never get out of my head ever is the bus situation the other day. I'm not chatting nothing, but me know say the bus. Some they talk about kickback and how money for run after that bus thing there.
VG,
please, not make a talk after then.
I don't speak hypothetically. I speak evidence based.
I speak hypothetically about
that are you have to speak what you think your feelings are not true, what you think is not always accurate. So true. I can speak based on documentation, and what I said just now can be proven. The next thing, VG, it can be. My two lovely people, them MP Chuck and One Love, can guide you to that. Next thing.
Two people alone is very lovely. What about Rasta and Triple and Richards?
Rasta more too dirty. Triple said. Well, let me talk. I mean, VG attack. Rasta more too dirty. Triple X a woman have no rights, and Comrade I'm a boy. Comrade you Richards I'm a friend that from.
I wouldn't say woman have no rights.
Me have a screen recording with you, but please don't make me lose it. Please, let me don't. Please don't. Please,
Make sure done and you ask her. Make sure done first.
Yeah, the big box. Make sure play
No,
the
when you
screen
done, she
record,
ask her.
please.
When she makes sure the done first, then you ask her. Make sure that's done first. Yes, she can. Sorry for that again.
We come up here all the time, you see, and we point finger upon only politicians, VG.
Right.
But you want me tell you, say, the whole country corrupt?
If you say that, if you go back there and say that, just remember what you said. The whole country.
VG.
Politicians are not a part of the country.
VG. VG. The country itself corrupt.
Manners.
The water is dirty. And I've always heard Chuck say, or one of them say, we have a pool, right? With pure dirty water at night. And when we take up a bucket, we are expecting that the water is going to be clean.
Exactly. My words exactly, Sheikah. True thing.
You hear me I say? Let me tell you one instance, VG. And you see what Chuck say?
Yes.
I was a manager, VG. I became a manager very young of a financial institution. I think at 23, 24 thereabout. And when I was being confirmed, my manager said to me, you're going to have to make a lot of unpopular decisions. You know why she said that to me? Because I was coming through the ranks, VG. I worked with the people that I'm now going to have to supervise. And you know what that means? Sometimes I have to write them memo. Sometimes I have to send them to HR to be suspended. And it's going to be a time where I'm going to have to cause them to be fired. A lot of people are sitting in the positions in Jamaica that is supposed to make critical decisions, VG, that will enhance and improve government efficiency and effectiveness. But because of friend and company, what happened, VG? And they're not capable. These things are not happening, VG. They put their friendship over the betterment of it. And next thing that I'm going to tell you, VG, and I wish the politicians would have done this. Yes, when Christoph Tanagwakano original, sometime if he just pop up, he would have seen what Triple X problem is. But he go tell the CEO, I'm making a visit there today. And you know what they're going to do? They're going to wash the walls. They're going to clean the bathrooms. And they're going to make sure that all the staffs are present. And nobody now go depend on their phone and depend on TikTok and make videos in the hospitals. When Nesta Morgan is going to do the road tour, them not carry go the road where the man do 3 inches of asphalt. Them carry go the one round the other place, so them do 6 inches or 8 inches. Or them not carry go down a Portland where there is sand being put in the road. Instead of taking him to them, take him go other places. This is the problem in Jamaica. Triple VG. And you see, the moment we can say, yo, there's another problem, and I spoke about it all the time. You see, I went to the
PMP not do that.
The Mobile tax office.
No, but what she said, the PMP get kickback. So what she said a while ago, she just identify, say everybody to
so this bullshit she's fixing up herself. She talk everything clearly.
So when we attack, we have to make like political jobs. Not true.
Yes.
You know, I worry.
My political thump them. My time for that. No, as we said.
It's not your time. I'm not finished.
Oh, sorry. Oh, remember, say woman not right. So.
Recorded, so
it hard to come out for me. But go on.
Jesus Christ. All right. So VG, there's this problem. I think the Mobile tax office, you see, it relocate, and based on.
I'm glad you said it. I'm glad. Thank you.
Based on the volume. Based on the volume and of work and whatever. You know what people do, VG? People are pay the man for go in front of them, for go in at the tax officer. Everybody stand up. Everybody stand up and pay that the man they go in front of them. You know, the next thing what happened, VG? The CEO walk past it every single day, every morning. Right? If this come to my attention, the workers them walk past it. You know what is happening right there, so when me go in, if you say, hey, work on this to me, I buy you a lunch. So guess what? It is a blind eye. The CEO may not even be made aware of it. Even if the CEO say, come to in favor staff and say, MP Chuck, you know, I heard this is gone outside, but because you know, see, I'm a little lunch money. No go so. No go so. I've never heard of that thing go around this again and that the man did.
The CEO that to get fired. The CEO that needs to get fired because he's incompetent.
You know, mess up Sheikah argument. If first statement we make.
No, leave it now.
That only thing mess up her argument. First statement that she make. No, but I'm just saying to you, the first statement she makes a credible argument a while ago. See, first statement she make people look funny with a grain of salt.
I'm ask you something different.
No, you be tell you already so we have to go to political jobs.
Sheikah, what do you think can be done with that situation? Because it's the majority of people, let me tell you something, the people that will pay for jump line, you know, enough of them get used to it and I feel them thing now. You have so much people will get used to it.
They work at tax office. We know the two man them work
what do you think would be the best plan to change those situations?
So the best plan where the government have to come now, the people them who are not qualified to be in this position have to be removed from their position. You hear me say? As Triple say a while ago, the CEO there with a PNP jail.
But you don't move the bad man them yet, you know. At the CEO you move, but you still don't move the bread in them.
Well, I know, man. Well, I know VG.
Oh, in the life, you know.
Well, no, man. You have to remove the CEO.
Wait, no, man, but most of the unqualified people was set.
Let me finish. Let me answer a question now, please. You see, in my position as a manager VG, and I'm speaking from a leadership level, I was not one to sit at my desk. Me walk around in my institution and see what was happening within my branch. So you see, nobody can come tell me, say, this happen. Me know, me get up from my desk occasionally, go speak with my clients them. At times, I would be on the floor and everybody a shuffle up. My co-worker them, my staff at the time, our teammates as I refer to him, will look at me and say, one thing with Miss whatever, she's going to come laugh with me and drop a memo power with this. That's how I function. A lot of friend things for cut out and the efficiency will improve.
But nobody can disagree. Nobody can disagree with Tika say a while ago, you know. But guess what? No? Our first statement, either political job or not,
She talks straight, whatever, but she talk as fair and straight, even though she starts so. And it's just a thing with TikTok.
Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Everybody takes shot.
Because she gone, leave her alone and start back. Where we did that? You answer. What did about?
Well, she gone.
Yeah, man. Because she know what you are.
Oh, she be talking.
She know what you are. She know that, man. Sorry. Go on.
I'm talking, man. My time for talking. Remember now. So, I gotta ask her that question. Everything what she said a while ago is all good in theory. It's all good in theory. But the practical part of it not working out. The practical part of it not working out. Because if we are going to talk about, because the truth of the matter is, I am not going to lie. You know. Remember say you have evolution, you know. Remember say the people where thief are evolve, and the people where watch the thief are evolve too. And once them evolve, the thief them are going to evolve too. Now, I am not going to be one to come say the PMP never have whatever measures in place for thief, because I just say go. Each administration I got change for them thing, put in for them thing for thief or them want for thief. What they want to say it is found this and found that. The only reason we know say the earth is round now or spherical is because science and technology has advanced to make us say the world is spherical. Science and technology has not advanced for us to find out exactly what is going on in the Jamaica Labour Party. One of the reasons why the Jamaica Labour Party knows what is going on in the People's National Party is because after them take over, they got a chance to audit the books them and audit the contracts them extensively. Now they have had 9 years to audit or 10 years to audit, and they've audited extensively. And them see what is happening and then figure out what was being done wrong. Who is to tell? And this is a hypothetical now. I know something like hypotheticals, but who is to tell that, let us say, that if the People's National Party should take over and start to audit everything that is put forward, what are we going to find about the Jamaica Labour Party? I know that the surrogates are going to say you're not going to find anything because that party is omnipotent and omnipresent and is incapable of doing anything illegal or illicit because they are the cat's meow and they are God sent. However, we have to understand this. Not because something is not on the books or there is not legislation put in place for it to be done. That does not mean that it is not done. I don't have to write on a piece of paper say I must get 10% of this. When I know, because when I say there's a procurement process. There's a procurement process in this. I have to send it to the independent auditor, and then the people have to get this and that. In the procurement process, me can know somebody in the procurement process. I know who are bid for the job. Several persons bid for the job. When you bid for the job, you bid for the job based on price and ability to do the job. If the person has had past history of doing contracts, and then all the problem is the price, you can say, all right, boom, their money I charge 150 million, charge 147 million and get the contract, because we all know that the work, because even though the work say to charge 150 million, we know say the percentage profit that you might be getting from the work is 40% or 30%. So if you cut off 5% of your profit, you still gonna get 25 to 30% profit. So you can set some woman you are collude with an insight of inside information to say, all right, boom, mark down your markdown, your invoice for that, your performer for that. Or them not include this tonight for the same price so you can get it over. So there are ways of manipulating how the contracts are distributed. You understand me? I say?
Triple X. We don't do these things based on feelings, my brother.
It's not feelings, brother. This is common sense.
No, it's not
common sense.
Common sense, my brother. It's not.
Let's hear myself.
Listen. VG. Based on triple scenario.
Yeah.
That means it don't make no sense. We have no police force. There's always gonna be a murder commit. There's always gonna be a house broken into. So the police force to make sense. That's how triple just tell we say.
I am not saying that, sir.
That's what you said. That is what you're just telling us. What you're saying.
All right.
What
irrespective of what you just said to the police. Hold on, Chuck. That is you being oversimplified. You're oversimplifying what it is.
But are you just simple?
Chuck.
Lots of people listening. Everybody brain working.
Chuck, you are better than this.
No, you are the one that says you speak in the simplest form.
Because,
but what? All right, DJ, what your place is saying that make no sense. You put in the auditor general. Why am I telling me the auditor general a thief? Because the auditor can have a friend too.
Right.
But at some point,
there's a loophole for thieving everywhere.
DJ, at some point, we're going to put in the system, and the system are going to have to work. We cannot always sit down and be cynical and say that man they can have a friend. That man they can always have a friend.
We need to agree to find something that makes sense. It take a little time and not try.
It take a little time. But what me say, DJ, when me get bash we say, is me say, based on the things that my meeting for happen, me can see it happen now. Me see the things I put in place. Me see the improvement that come. Me not tell nobody say we're perfect. No. But when me I say, I see it coming, me see the system I put in place.
That's what I must say, Triple. So we have to talk together rather than say the GLP, and the BNP. We want to talk as one as a Jamaican and
VG
makes sense.
VG, what you have now is that the auditor general is doing real-time audit. The audit is doing real-time audit. So the auditor general now wait again and wait until one project done, then go audit it. They are doing a real-time audit. I just spend something, you have to send the receipt, go over there. So I just signed, that is what is happening. So if we follow triple X scenario, make no sense we put nothing in place, because anything you do, there's always gonna be the possibility that something can go wrong.
All right, so Chuck, big thought,
what may I say from them time that is not going to have the possibility. Until people start go to jail. All I know, VG, if nobody not going to jail, no matter how you find corruption, if nobody's going to jail and nobody's paying the penalty, if I just shuffle up alone and go on, that is not deterrent. There's no deterrent to stop people from stealing. That's all I'm trying to say. Let me
just say something to Triple, please. But Triple, if we're going to sit here and say that people are not being imprisoned for corruption, it is not true. If we look at the Mandeville Parish Council $400 million scam, there are people imprisoned for it. So correct me if I'm wrong. It may not be as often as we would like it.
Yeah, but
because me want people to go to prison too. Because I believe outside of of the corruption, Jamaica can be way better. Whether PNP, anybody thief from Jamaica, figure out prison. I
All
saw
right.
see.
You agree. So
Right?
listen, here's a piece of me I'm gonna say now. And listen good. We employ some people named permanent secretary. Where politicians hide behind. Me I say slack, you know, when I say politician, no, a PNP and JLP, because them run Jamaica.
And
Remember don't talk no man. No man, remember don't talk no man. Remember don't talk no brother. Yeah, some people named permanent secretary. Are them entrusted to spend taxpayer money. Or ever, if they are people credible like me, I go say my friend Sheikah. So Sheikah says she do. She will take for her responsibility serious. Nobody gonna tell her say if you corrupt the thing. So Sheikah knows if the general manager have to do it, should have said no, me not do it. I should risk losing her work, but she not do it. Our permanent secretary, where the politician never hide behind. Good me? Yes? Because when the rubber touch a wheel, that's a politician who got jail. Because a politician say, I don't spend money at the permanent secretary. Yeah? The last politician who got jail. You know politician got jail for? Then got jail for all right. For instance, you encourage me to do it. Where the charge is? Sheikah, what the charge is if me encourage you for this up?
Coercion.
No, all right. But you see, Jack Smith go for corrosion and the permanent secretary go, yeah, for bigger charge. So Jack Smith get 4 years and the permanent secretary get must 8. So that's what I'm saying to you now. Because what Jack Smith do is encourage him to do what him do, and him do it. So when a permanent secretary if spend money, no, me the member of me the minister. And me I say, get Chuck, them be some food. The PSP said to me, say, you're crazy, man. Chuck not qualify for this, man. Make you Richard, MP you Richard, and Minister you Richard, fire you. When me can't do, because me can't fire you, know, because you can't fire permanent secretary. That's the name permanent secretary. So me I go tell you, say, the people them will entrust for run taxpayer money, when make a party them hide behind them, and them to start go prison.
Hold on a second.
Let me finish that. Let me finish that, please.
Hold on, you. Just beg you 1 second.
No, man, let me finish that. Let me just say what I say, man. I misunderstand because no politician, no minister can tell a permanent secretary to sign off on the money and do it. Because
you next Rasta. Sorry for cutting.
So I'm saying to you, the permanent secretary then need to start go prison because they make a politician them corrupt them, yeah. And them might take a blame for the politician and the party might get to it. So you said they must start tell the politician in front of them face, no, me not do it. The politician can't fire them. So they know to know, say, me name permanent secretary can't fire me. Me not spend taxpayer money.
Hold on, let go Chuck. Politician can make your life hard, yeah? Let go Chuck and then let it right.
You, the problem we have you're on to the right, but you have it wrong. Politicians don't hide behind permanent secretary. Permanent secretary hide behind politicians. And here's the problem. So, hold on, let me finish. Hold on. VG, corruption in a government is rampant at the civil servant level. But you know the problem is, we are programmed to blame the politician. The civil servant level.
Who spend money? Who spend taxpayer money? Not politician.
Politician, comrade, does politicians spend government money?
Me just tell you a while ago, brother.
No, I'm asking a question. Does politicians spend government money?
Chuck, what me just tell you a while ago? Me say.
I'm asking a question. Just answer my question.
No, but me just
does politicians spend government money?
No, but me tell you, me say PS spend it.
No, then what you say, but that's why your statement wrong.
No.
It's not the politician that hide behind the PS, and the PS hide behind the politician.
Politician. Let me tell you, Mr. Chuck. I am wait the man. You have to be corrupt and the politician am corrupt. Listen to this, man. I'm me the minister. I'm going to tell the permanent secretary to get Chuck your contract. The permanent secretary spend the money to run my way and say, no, I'm not.
Permanent secretary don't give out contracts, sir.
Jesus Christ. A PA, me I have a PA. When the contract sign, I permanent secretary PA. But I'm saying to you, not top going like a naive Chuck.
politician corrupt the system, brother.
Can I ask both on a question? Me, when they saw this with a neutral thinking, in a politics thing, it just set away for the stun man an idiot. The two I want to ask people and more knowledgeable about what go on sound so damn confusing to me.
No, I'm not confusing. I chuck a different politician.
I am not defending the politicians. I am saying if we're going to teach people, we have to teach them how the system. We have to teach. Hold on. If we are going to teach people, we have to teach them how the system work.
Exactly.
True.
Such a field. So before we make a statement, just clarify this way, because you stated say a lot of people are not educated in the system of politics. I want to mention
I didn't say in the system of politics.
Let me talk. So I said, man, before you.
No, I'm just trying to clear up what you say. I'm just saying he never said it. How you said it. So don't come in like on that advice, but start with the man.
Listen, man, take time.
Yes, man.
I ask the question because you said, like myself, I am not so familiar with the
running
clause them and all of the nuances when it comes on to the permanent secretary and the politicians and these individuals. Just clarify for the layman, because you say you are more advanced in education where this is concerned. Can you clarify the role of the politician and the permanent secretary when it comes on to the dispatching of funds? So just clarify how that works for us, please.
Politicians have no rule whatsoever in dispatching funds. Zero, not one single rule when it comes to dispatching funds. Nothing. Simple put.
That work with them, the permanent secretary that work with them.
The politician job is to guide policy.
Wait now, take time, man. Me say the permanent secretary that work with that said politician. What is their role and communication with the said person? What are their what they do? What them do with them one another? The permanent secretary. What is their role with the politician? What them do?
They pay the money, it sound like.
Me not sure me understand the question we ask.
All right.
The politician and no. The politician and them boss. No, the politician and the permanent secretary. But wait, man. Rasta. Chuck can't. Let me answer the Rasta.
Let me ask the question.
I cannot understand the question.
Now ask the question from me.
Me need to word the question better.
All right, so that may I try to clarify. Right? May I try to clarify because me are a minister. I think our minister were in charge of road and works. I mean, see the day in one particular area. And road worker go on and he got a fee inspect and him attack and some other people did it. And out of the same man mouth, the same minister mouth say, he no PMP now spend for him money. So this you want to know, you want to know if you do know. I said I see a minister there. I want to know if you go question him on him how the money
did he say government money or he say his money?
Yeah, say, who for money matter, but you not try to be like
so
now.
Does the man have personal money?
Chuck, listen to me now. We have over almost 200 people there, so I listen to the man program. And we are trying to go on like say, and everybody bright like but I know everybody stupid and then everybody dumb. Not what we want to believe, say, because we are not so educated as you. We can't say when the PM, when the woman up in the country there, did I say 30 years now this a road and a fix? And the man say, oh yes, we are working on it already. And the woman said, no, a thief out the money. We want to go ask for no PM when him use the term and say, oh, there might be a pilfering. We are not foresight. When the PM did say, there is a little bit of pilfering going on. Me want to know if you sit down and ask him, hey, you see all the people where
me I wait for your question.
Me I finish and come off, man. Me I finish and come off.
No, me I wait for your question.
No man, me I come down when I keep out stay. Nah, stay. Me I come down now. Me finish up and come down.
Word side not talk yet. No, you trick.
Me I finish up and come down because the lady come on and say me more dirty. This is what me glad for. Me prefer me more dirty more than being a liar and a hypocrite. And a
if you repeat a lie,
listen, man. No interrupt me when you notice when we not talk, me no come on and say no. We don't realize that.
Go on.
You realize I'm not come and attack with none on
Go on, King. Yeah, King. King
Go on,
right.
Lord.
King right and
Go
the
on,
Prime
Lord.
Minister right. There's not a privilege in the go. The Prime Minister
Yo,
never
man,
said
them
nothing
go
like
on. Fourth
This is
side
what I
next.
want.
Fourth side
This is
next.
what I
Then
want.
talk
You
it.
know, go investigate. The
Yes.
ones them who believe say this particular system is okay for us, and the administration is doing very well. The why you ask the Prime Minister who in know about appeal for the money from the coffers. We done this.
All right.
Big up.
Let me just say something real
man,
quick,
no,
VG.
Leg on
please.
fourth side, no, man. The first side, I'll chat it up.
VG, foresight, can I just say something real quick before you?
God,
Right.
Let me tell you something, VG. People on go drop on the Integrity Commission report when they want to malign the Prime Minister. You hear me say?
Christ have mercy.
We're not going to show you.
Oh my God.
People know about the
VG,
answers.
I have to, VG, what he just said, I have to make the comment.
You don't have to come in. No, you don't have to come in.
VG, VG, I gotta make me talk, or you not make me talk. You
Well,
gotta bully me
she,
toward
the
now.
Prime Minister, I said that in a Westmoreland.
So let me talk, no? Why you want to friend me talk? What happened? Why me can't come in for 1 second too?
Nobody
Wait till your time. Don't cut fourth side to talk
Why
about
me can't get a 1 second talk to
that.
VG?
Fourth side, get to
Fourth
one
side.
second.
Why you about to people? Why you don't play the victim like that, man?
Hold on a triple. Make lower, no, make fourth side go on first.
Triple, we don't
Fourth side,
like the human rights in the triple.
Fourth side,
Why you
let me
tell the one
one.
name? Go on fourth side, quick.
Fourth side, let me talk before him.
And it is up?
Yes.
Go on then.
And you see, when it come on to the filing of statutory declaration and people being charged, more civil servants are being charged than politicians. Go look on the report. That is a fact.
More okay, manners. Before you left, I cuss you. A while ago, we talk about the two bad about the door where I make people pass, and you say I go to CEO management. Up till now, you know, lock up the two man and move the two man and get security. When you afraid about no, she not reach the say yet. Everybody get fired except the two man.
But you know, make me talk. Every time I try make a point,
you talk, you hold a talk, and you talk about the two man.
So hold on, let me ask you one question now. Let me ask you one question. You man them not do nothing wrong, VG. I work.
Hold on,
working there, no?
Triple, hold on. Say it again.
The man them a work. The man say them a working there. What them a do more than cut the line? Them a cut the line. But it is still a form of corruption. Not that them a do
them now do nothing. Hold on, you just
they can be trespassed and not allowed back on the premises. They can be trespassed and not allowed and back on the premises.
Them a put money in the government.
It pass it. I want them better than you. It pass you. The better than you. I want the pass.
Who could have bad blood politician employ people. Because Roman Rock never qualify for position where she get in position for. And that's not government. There are people where you want PhD if you qualify it, and you have a degree and get the work in a government. Both political parties.
My father, you can ask a question?
Yes.
A foresight time still.
Hold on the triple.
Yeah, but why you bullying me, lady? Why you bullying me? Why you bullying me?
She's telling us that foresight and give her intern.
Why she bullying me, do? Why she bullying me?
Bully you just to remind yourself.
No, a different advocate now play, bro. The same thing with Shabby.
You have your file in us, so nobody talk too much. You have your file, so relax.
I have my file. I tell you, it's shake over here.
Brother.
One foresight.
Yeah, corruption can take place in a government and it's no fault of the politician, right? When you need to start blaming the politician is when the politician, right, find out about it and does nothing about it. Just like if you have a company and you're a CEO, corruption cannot take place in the company. You can be a manager for your department, a director, right? Corruption will take place, right? Maybe Bandolo goods are run and all of that, right? Now, it is your responsibility to do something about it.
Thank you.
When you find out, right? If you find out and does nothing about it, then it is seen as you are participant, you're in collusion, right?
Is it your responsibility to find out?
No, hold on, triple. No, triple me here earlier. And one of the problems may have with your triple when you're presenting your points, right? You present coulda, woulda, shoulda, and possibilities as proof, right? So what I realize you don't have a problem with corruption. You have a problem with your own ability, right, to believe in transformation, right, and solutions. You have a trust problem, right? That's what you have, triple. Because if Chuck was pointing out to you some transformation that is taking place, right?
The biggest transformation in the IC and the Prime Minister was massive.
To minimize and prevent corruption.
No, the biggest
you are-
one
you are
is
still
IC
trying-
and the Prime Minister was mashed it up.
Hold on,
That's the
brother.
biggest one.
What
Make him talk, brother, you. Make him talk.
You counter that with what can go wrong, what you think and feel, hypothetical situations that you love to come up with, and you present those as evidence and proof, brother. None of that can prove corruption, right? You always have things that can go wrong in any system. As government try to transform the system, you go have people try to beat the system and go around it. But that is not proof of corruption, and you keep doing that, and you think you're making a point. Right?
And foresight.
Can on time, please, PG. Make your on
You
time.
can go on next.
I don't want him to stop.
Let me just ask
I don't
one
want him
question
to stop.
before.
I'm
I'm
going
going to let
to want foresight. We don't want you to stop.
the mic. I'm
Please,
going to let
foresight. Foresight.
Say no done.
We don't want you to stop. We don't want you to stop.
One
Foresight,
last sentence.
foresight.
I'm going to give you the
Triple
mic.
X, roll out of
Go
triple X.
on.
Triple X,
No
brother.
done. Am I gonna land?
Let me ask. I'm going to end with this question, and you can include this in your response, right? So, if you have a bursar in a school steals money, right? Do you think it's reasonable to imprison Dana because a bursar in a school steals some money?
Who's dinner?
No, the birth will go to prison. You know that too. Because I'm a civil servant.
Man, I
But
ask
if
that man
I'm
a
a
question.
politician, do it in go to prison.
Oh, you. No matter ask Triple. Triple could have said anything
We
different.
can
Yeah,
talk.
hold
We
on.
can talk.
Yes,
We
you
can
know.
talk.
Man.
All right, my
Answer the
turn
man
to talk now.
questions. Who
Here
get
what
that
going on,
question?
brother. You keep on saying me talk about coulda, woulda, shoulda. This is the problem with Uno as labor right. Uno not think about what can happen. Uno don't think about the possibility. Uno don't have no foresight. Your name is foresight, but you don't have any foresight.
I don't have a problem with
Hold
you
on,
doing
my
that,
brother,
because
you
you
see, I
can't
might
present
have to
it as
talk
evidence.
fast. Me general. That does say
You
I
can't
might have
present
to
it as
talk.
evidence. That's what I'm
General,
saying.
I did not present anything as evidence, sir. It's not my fault that your hyper-inflated ego doesn't allow you to listen when other people are talking. I did not present anything as evidence, sir. All I said, I was given an instance. I wasn't given something that is evidential. I was given an instant, and I already stated, VG, didn't you hear me say, let me state an hypothetical? Didn't you
That's a
heard
trust
me say
problem
that,
you have. That's a
my
trust
brother,
issue
my
you
brother,
have.
my brother. It's not my fault that you are only capable of linear thought. It's not my fault that you don't have peripheral thought.
Never hear
It's
this
not my
thing.
fault.
It's not with the personal attack.
My brother.
No, man, Lord, make him go on,
BG,
man.
oh,
Make
you
that
shut me
him
up when
resolve
them money attack. You know, shut him up when them
Nah,
attack.
but just shut her up a while ago. No,
Hold on, man. Remember, some nonsense, bro.
Yeah,
Remember,
true,
them have
man.
evidence against me.
Yeah,
Bro.
true.
Foresight. The man here time to
You
talk.
are the one that is turning it into a
Hold on.
Not because you don't like what I'm saying, that doesn't mean that it's wrong.
Hold on. Foresight. No talk without call. Film name, fear name, and just say yes. You were talking to Triple.
But you know, I don't like with enough thing we're going. I tell you what going with this thing. You say one thing and this is clear up a thing. Clear it up. Yes. We know the just want to say this now. And you coming at Triple. The head for TAJ. Yeah? Statutory declaration never declare in time and in losing work. The Prime Minister won for 4 years, and the Prime Minister is still the Prime Minister of Jamaica. Want to make that make sense?
So you really want to I see now, right? Too long.
We're not going to ice. Like you say, let me say this, VG. VG, here's the problem we face, VG.
But Triple, I'm going to
Somebody
say more.
said,
Let me say this real quick.
Make Triple finish.
VG.
Chop.
I answer everybody one time. Somebody said, if me can go back to the US every month, every single month to go to the United States of America. Now, come again now. Back to the thing that is being stated right now. The gentleman said, what I said is coulda, woulda, shoulda, me not have evidence. So I'm going to talk evidential, I'm going to talk facts. The facts is right now, I'm driving on the road in Kingston right now, and the road is in one of the worst conditions it has ever been.
Which road is that on? Where is
that? I'm on Half a Tree Road right now. Half a Tree Road.
The worst.
Then, I'm not talking about those Half a Tree Road itself. I'm talking about the entire road network of Kingston, Jamaica. The entire road network.
That's an opinion, though, Triple.
Me just
That's an
assess
opinion.
it. Me just assess. Me just
That's
assess.
Hold on. It's my opinion. Hold on, VG. My opinion that it's the worst that it has ever been before. Now,
No problem.
based on what is facts, What is facts is that the road is in horrible condition. That is a fact. Lie?
The fact is that the road is in a horrible
Some road
condition.
in horrible condition. I don't know which one.
Foresight.
Of course, some road-
I never have everything a year, man. There's something that make people talk, man. I listen. Enough people are listening
No,
now.
man. As I said, VG, near your reason. Near your reason.
Yeah.
Road,
And you said the fact is.
in horrible condition.
Yeah, if you're depend it now and you see that, you can tell it. Yeah, go on. Yeah.
That
All right.
my opinion is that one of the worst condition the road has been in since me know road. All over Kingston. You understand? That's my opinion. What is a fact is that I have been seeing road work being done for the past couple of years. That is the fact. I have been seeing road work.
Manners.
That
Wanna break up.
is destroyed. This month.
Your phone a break up, yeah?
Yeah. You hear me now?
Phone, you gotta go.
You hear me now?
Go park up in the job. I hear you though. Yeah.
Traffic time now, I can't stop. All right, you are going now. You hear me now?
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm reload that internet here.
All right.
Big second. Let me ask 1 second to the whole entire panel. Cause me.
Yeah, but I'm feeling no long.
Me know, man. Maybe just ask one question and Philly can answer to income. 2 civil servants.
Yeah.
Have to lose them substantial posts. Fired because their statutory declaration were not certified in time. Good? Politicians. Yes? Statutory declaration is not certified. However, the politician who every one of the civil servants them are them boss. Because the prime minister the boss, the prime minister the head for the civil service. The prime minister the head for every civil, my boss, everybody in a government. Everyone is civil servant, my boss. The prime minister of Jamaica, I am the boss of every single civil servant.
They were fired because it wasn't filed in time.
In time. Good. And the prime minister, no, and in time. Yeah, in time. But what I'm saying to you,
That is a blatant
wait a
lie.
man. But the prime minister, let me finish, man. But the prime minister statutory declaration from 2021 is not certified today. And it's not substantial posts.
But they were fired. They were fired. Shika, nobody don't answer him.
Yes, to me, I said that VG. Why
No, man, no, man.
Why I get mad?
The two will get fired, no. The one will get fired. I late for them one late when they get fired, no. Late for them one late. I never file, no. Late.
VG.
Okay, so my question. All right, make sure I can take.
Triplet is lying. Nobody was fired
Don't call
because of
Triplet,
the
me.
declaration.
Triplex, me rich now.
I mean, come with
You
come with the same.
Yo, my name is if you call your phone.
I'll come with the same.
No, I said.
What's that?
Crablex, because harder for call than triplex.
Get the man.
DG, there's a problem over here.
A line by another name is just as sour.
Foresight.
VG,
Sour or sour.
here is one of the problem over face, VG.
Yes, sir.
We call every single thing will happen in a government corruption.
Okay.
And that is why the people numb to the term now.
Corruption.
Exactly.
A man forget to sign one letter is corruption.
Corruption.
A man forget for that one, I hope that's is corruption.
But
When
if you
VG
forget as a normal civil servant, you go to jail when you forget.
All I know as fact. I tell you fact.
And that me attack. If you forget that the normal civil servant, they got prison.
Servant, you go to jail, but when you forget, it's them forget and corruption.
Hold on, please. But then in front of one Taco Bell in Atlanta, Georgia, the other day, and I saw one big patrol, and the first thing I say, Andrew. So that's a fact. The first thing I say,
I line by a man, and he was still a
Can I continue now, please?
If a man asks a question,
Can I be allowed to continue?
Let go chop.
Me not
Sorry.
point to no VG. Remember say internet broke me. Me can get my point. Me can get my time VG.
No, man,
No,
the internet.
Make chocolate.
Let me finish.
your
No,
internet
man,
will come back
VG,
with your
man. The time
triplet because
get
you
cut
still a
because
break.
of internet. Never done me point.
But you still a break up triplex.
You still a break up, so just
You
wait
still a
till
break
the
up.
internet come back good and make sure.
Yeah. So when I say VG is that it's not VG. It's not everything will happen. Sometimes we have some little clerical error,
Right.
but you have a corruption. So therefore, VG people is now numb to the term.
Corruption.
You numb to it, but VG 90%, probably about 80% of all the things them over here people are make nice about, and no corruption in the VG.
So him being prime minister same way without the IC is you can't take corruption nowadays, sir.
Look
That
what
just-
become corruption in Jamaica, VG. 28 bank account.
Hold on,
I mean,
man. Hold on, man. Hold on,
Look
man.
here, now. Me
Hold
no
on,
man.
man. I just Chuck first
You're
before you come.
breaking.
No, but Chuck
Chuck
not finish
say-
and me a cut.
Chuck say,
Me
hold
a
on,
say-
hold on,
him
man.
not finish.
VG, man.
But him not finish.
Chuck say you forget
Make him
for the
address
something
me,
at
man.
corruption. Hold on, man. VG. Chuck say you forget for the something at corruption. You know, say it's worse than corruption when you forget. It's worse because corruption means you intentionally do sit, you know. When you forget for the sit, you know, that shows say you're incompetent, then, you know. So you tell me, say, you as the prime minister is so incompetent, you don't even know if you file. If you can't file a statutory
about
preparation
file? He
properly. Hold on,
file.
if
No,
you
but you
cannot
don't
file, hold
understand.
on,
Triple.
if you
Four
can't
side,
file it
stop the
properly,
four
hold on, man.
Rough
Based on
answer.
Chuck's, based
All
on
right,
Chuck's
cool.
analogy, if you cannot file a statutory declaration properly, how is it that you expect to expect you can't deal with your accounts properly, no, but to expect you to deal with the accounts of the entire country?
All right, make Finley done so much say no. Come here where you gone.
You see the problem with people who opening them out. So my time when you allow them to talk, you realize just how dumb they are.
No, but like you say, bro.
Got it start again.
I never said that. Me no say that. All I
say
said,
if somebody forgets something.
listen to me again, you know. I am. You see, for your benefit,
Triple, hold on,
Triple
triple.
X. I admire your ability to contribute without adding. I admire that about you. You love to contribute without adding anything. I admire that.
I want you to me and you, brother. Me and use evidence to the material that is here on the table.
I admire your ability to contribute
That's
without adding. Because we never said nothing about statutory declaration.
No.
All I said, and I'm going to repeat this for your benefit. I am taking out my crayons.
Hold on, no, everybody
I am taking out my. Let me say this again for your benefit. For your benefit, I'm going to repeat it. VG is not everything that happens in government is corruption.
Right.
Not in government. Not everything will happen. So my time, somebody no sign one letter. Oh my God, that corruption. No. So my time, somebody know that one higher corruption. So my time,
but Chuck, 90% I want to call the PNP corruption that happened. So want to stop the garbage, stop being an hypocrite, Chuck.
No.
90% I want to say the PNP corruption that happened, Chuck.
PNP no shot of corruption.
Okay, and labor clean and clean.
Why only those men man does done and why
every corruption added the PNP to again add a monetary value to it.
Exactly.
So there's something big.
Money and benefit is what dictate corruption. Money
for
and
the
benefit.
PNP corruption for JLP is 28 bank account and them foolishness there. Because we're not going to rely on the ignorance of the people then. Right? No, I know people who is not prime minister, we have far more than 28 bank account. And questions with national corruption, allegations to PNP are corruption. So if you know your questions asked, right? You know say a corruption.
Give me 1 second, sir. Give me 1 second, Chuck. Give me 1 second as a port side. You, Richards, only that campaign on 28 account for a long while. Zin? And so that is the reason why they can come back and kind of.
No. Nobody mentioned 28 account this morning, no. I am saying, Reach, what I say a while ago. Me said, the head for the TA.
No, you don't need to repeat yourself.
No, I repeat it.
You don't need to repeat yourself.
Don't tell me what I need to repeat or not. Don't tell me what I need to repeat. I am saying to you, if a politician forget to send them start a declaration, include it,
man. Tell Triple X if you don't come between me and you.
Wait a minute, man. Wait, listen to me, man.
Q. Please tell Triple not to come between me.
I will remove myself.
Triple, remove yeah. Me and I are a different thing, yeah. So listen to me, I say no. All me I say, where a civil servant losing work for, I get fired for, a politician is not getting it. You know why a politician not get it? Because for them thing I go say, like what Chuck say, politician spend taxpayer money.
No.
Exactly, so let them hide. So the politician hide behind the permanent secretary. The politicians hide behind the permanent secretary.
Hold on, Sheikah. Somebody just back me and say, why don't just answer me? We'll go back to our little things. That point we are trying to make about the corruption, what Philly was saying. We're going back to 28. Let me just start that thing, you know. I mean, I hear about 28 back now. All right,
wait, Lashy can't Chuck ever hear.
Me and you not care about that.
You ever hear me talk about 28 account? You ever hear me talk about 28 account? Me tell you, say, if the prime minister have 100 accounts, It have nothing to do with me as long as they can't tell you where money come from.
Sorry. But done.
Yeah.
Okay.
Some you say something I want to correct before we move forward. We have to correct this one. You say the Prime Minister has not been certified, but he's still the Prime Minister. They're civil servants who submit their statutory declaration late and lose them job. You're submitting your statutory declaration on time, VG.
Chica, him can't tell you. No, man. Him can't substantiate when get certain things.
No. Please allow me to talk, and that's your opinion. Submitting your statutory declaration on time, VG, and the IC is unable to certify you because of them administrative process is not illegal. You not submitting your statutory declaration on time is a breach of the IC Act.
Simple.
Understand what I'm saying? I'm in land right there, so.
Wait a minute. Nobody talk. Why do you advise and Mickey Phillips never lose their work for that?
Hold on, man. You leave it there so that I say all the time. I don't see your name, I never see it. I don't know if you're in the back by mistake. I want to say something. All done. You did it. If you don't do it, we can't let you go. All done. All right, you. One concentrate. Yo, go ahead and I'm gonna see him.
Nobody never say.
Triple. Why do you advise? Why do you see anything where you say no summit early, only get a little fine and Michael Phillips? Why the man have losing work? A politician not about PMP and JP and me about politician.
Because they are employed via two different methods.
Let me answer you. Let me tell you something. A friend of mine was the executive chef at the Knoxford Court Hotel. They installed some cameras in the kitchen area and they caught a young man on the camera stealing some stuff out the fridge. They wanted to fire him, but they said, no, if we fire him, we have to go show the evidence and then people are going to use the camera there. Okay? So they said, make we leave him for a while. 1 week later, them caught him smoking a cigarette in a no smoking area and then fire him.
I let him go for that.
No, people are going to think so because of the cigarette, but then fire him. But I know the cigarette and the thief went thief last week.
Yeah, that bad.
You don't know why those two gentlemen was let go.
True.
You can only speculate, and your speculation is not.
Me know because them because them submit them thing late and them pay fine. Them pay them fine. So why the man a tax officer pay fine and get back in work?
Your speculation, is not evidence.
What Chuck said a while ago is utter rubbish. Because hold on, let me talk. Don't say no VG. Because what he was fired for, legally, you understand? What he was fired for was smoking in a non-smoking zone. That is the charge that he was fired for. He was not fired for that. And the truth of the matter is, if the gentleman has evidence, they said the reason why them fire him was because based on what Chuck said right now, he have a case for the Labour Board. You understand me?
Why?
It's simple-mindedness of these people.
No, listen, Triple.
Guess what? He was dismissed out of malicious.
No, because it's no.
In this
Hold on. Triple.
Without listening, brother.
Here's the camera.
You're not listening. The fact of the matter is, they already planned to fire him from before them find him a smoke.
But him not do that.
What I'm saying is, listen on. What I am saying.
Hold on, smoking in a non-smoking place is a whole different reason.
It's a fireable offense, yes. But what I'm saying, if there is evidence that they had planned to fire him, hold on, man. On a reason, so.
When you reason, how you
understand me, I'm telling you, brother. What I'm saying, you know, what if hold on, if it's in the handbook, so you can get fired for smoking cigarette. Yes, them have all right to fire him
in a no smoking
smoking era. Fine, them have all right. But if the gentleman can prove that have with evidence that they had planned to fire him from before, but they did not want to do it because they didn't want to expose the camera and then them fire him. For the cigarette, that is a
fourth side.
but I am trying to show the law. How the law only works for in a phone favor.
No, hold
on. All things, bro. Because the truth of the matter is,
suppose you can get fired. Suppose you can get fired for smoking and no smoking. And you got fired.
Yes, but what I'm saying is, if the decision was made, if the decision was made to fire him from before, right? And then they fire him for something else that is not pertaining to the decision where they make. That is a case of labor board.
Okay, I hear exactly what you're about. Remember the story. Just remember the story now. They just never know about the camera them. So they make you go and work. Like, I'm telling you do something wrong again. And
yes, because them already having them heads to them fire, but them are searching another reason to fire now.
I spent 10 years as a union delegate, a chief delegate. I did 4 courses in labor relations. Triple X is talking crap. Triple X has never done a course in international labor relations. I have done that.
Need to do a course in international labor
relations.
That's
why, that's why we tell you all the while, so your feelings is not facts.
Brother, that is common sense.
Not everything is common sense makes sense.
You know what I
can't fire a man for a smoke. Listen, man, you can't fire a man just see him smoking and no smoking one time and fire. You have to give one letter, brother. You can't
do nothing.
Stop that. Then when you see what the union they get in and all that.
Listen to me again.
Brother, you know
listen to me again.
One time, brother, you can't treat it. You can't one time. You must get a warning. You must get a warning.
You never read it. It was a situation. Hold on, Chica. It wasn't real then. It was just a situation. Him just bring up a situation to explain.
No, it is real.
No, it is real. Not try to fix it. Because we can't live with that.
It is in the company's handbook. All right, let me get it. VG, let me put it this way.
Excellent. We work on an argument chuck in a company.
That depends on what you understand in order.
The cleaner company.
To get fire, I go get fire.
The cleaner company says that if we catch a smoke in the paper area, you're gone. Where I tell me, say, me must give you 3 times to try burn down the company.
Yeah, I think it's that simple.
You say the thief. If a thief, you get straight fire.
That is not true. That is
Triple
not
X,
true.
it is in the company's handbook.
Yes.
I give you what
You will be
Listen,
fired
man.
immediately.
Listen, man. Yes, all them things we are going around, because this is what the people like Chuck and them people are doing, brother. Them love meander and jump and from one to
meander.
Well, on the first side, let me hear.
Why is this man bullying me? Why is he bullying me, VG?
Please stop bullying. The bully. Guys, let us stop bullying the bully.
Exactly.
Let us stop bullying the bully.
Nobody don't like your advice, brother. Jesus Christ, everything you take personal, bro. Everything you take personal.
Go on, then you get that time again.
I'm not personal, man, but me I say you want
to. Let's give my time again. I'm going to try and make sense.
Foresight, hold on. Let us stop bullying the bully.
My feelings are when I had this word, brother.
You're sure? You're very thin skin, like everything I said to you, take it personal.
Triple. Why you not always against me?
I love Volant.
No,
Lego Blair. You want what? Triple. Hold on mute the triple. Hold on mute. Lego Blair. On the Lego Blair. First side, everybody said on to. Now they come like that.
Hold on, you. Hold on, triple. Hold on, triple. Allow the man to talk, brother.
Lego look at it now.
But VG, you know, VG, you know, I'm going to tell me I say about where all this there. One institution. Since the government, since 1962, one institution farm to hold politics accountable, and the Prime Minister want get rid of it.
You stop lying, you. Stop lying. You stop lying.
You can take you know. All right,
because they are like from the
everybody leave 2 people.
Make
everybody stay, man. We have got.
All right.
Yashika, good afternoon. Oh, the baby.
Don't call no name. You're going to start with somebody.
So the man can't tell me good afternoon, VG. Why you bad mind, so?
VG, we not live no. Talk. I'm glad you get out before the snow, brother. You understand?
You understand? This is by accident. Accident, we get out.
Yeah, I'm glad you get out. Terrible. And we
Go
talk
ahead,
to
Steve.
the engineer. The engineer since that. So we'll catch up on that. But I think you guys are fighting too hard to protect Mr. Tufton and to protect politicians. You hear what I said? They are listening to the conversation, you know. And we go to the permanent secretary, we go down to the board, we go down to the CEO. All of that, you know, is just to protect the minister. But guess what? The minister sits on the top of the pyramid. So the buck start with him. You understand? The minister must have means and ways to be informed of whatsoever happened in a government. Ignorance of the law is not it, brother. You can't go court to tell the judge, say, well, me never know, so this ago, so me get about a sentence, because me never know. And so it go. The minister must be held responsible. And the particular minister, doesn't matter which ministry. If his ministry run afoul of the law, because somebody asked earlier if minister spend money. The minister don't spend no money. But job to make to prison for 70,000 US for America, and he not spend money. How we get it?
Is he an MP?
He was a member of parliament and a minister of labor. Now the last minister go to prison in the 1990s for 70,000 US belonging to America.
America.
Yeah, the reason why I said that is that everybody feel that if to say the permanent secretaries are independent of the minister. The permanent secretary report to the minister. You understand? Report to the minister. So anything, the permanent secretary and the minister can discuss anything. Some permanent secretary will not agree with what you want, but some of them will just acquiesce to whatsoever you want.
Comrade, can I ask a question based on what you're saying? Can I ask a question?
Yeah, man, yeah.
All right. Can the permanent secretary make financial decision without consulting the minister? As in to, you know, as in to write a check for that person without consult. Can that be done without consulting the minister?
Of course.
All right. Can the minister?
Chief executive
officer. One more question now. Can the minister make a financial decision without consulting the permanent secretary?
No. The permanent
secretary
is the chief executive officer of the ministry, answerable to the minister.
If you have anything to do with policy, the minister does do it without consulting the permanent secretary. Because the minister responds to policy.
And that is why.
Yeah, we know policy.
But when it comes to money spending, at the minister, at the permanent secretary, at the signature, the authorized signature.
In that's
you.
Politician,
and the president idea in that. That means the president idea in that.
Hold on. The minister can tell the permanent secretary, say, listen, me want 40 million to spend over the song. 5 million ways I get to spend over the song. And the permanent secretary, I go jump up, jump circle, carry out the wishes.
I go ask you them questions. I go ask you Blair them question again. You Blair, can the permanent secretary make a financial decision without consulting the minister?
You say yes.
No. Can the minister make a financial decision without consulting the permanent secretary?
The minister no make financial decision.
No, that's a financial decision.
Thank you.
Yeah.
BG, that tell you what I try to say. Hold on.
Hey, listen to me, man. Brother,
what are you?
Brother, at the board, I mean, man, at the Hey, at the board were put up by the minister, make all the financial decision there. The board and the chairman, where the minister appoint. So at this cronyism coming in.
You move too fast. So when the Integrity Commission report suggests that Minister Tufton said to his staff that anything had to do with marketing where the minister is concerned, it must go to market me. How would that go?
Yeah.
How would that go?
Say it again. Say it again.
When the minister say anything where the minister is concerned, where marketing is concerned, it must go to market me.
So that go. And then the
and then hold on, BG,
then the
and
permanent
then
secretary have to deal with market me. Then the permanent secretary have to deal with market me.
Thank you. And dealing market me work out to $80 million worth of contract.
You Blair, which report said that? Which report quoted the minister?
Just read the last Integrity Commission report.
Which one? Tell me which one and tell me which page.
The one which deal with market.
Hold on, give me a second. Let me turn on my laptop right now because as we said, me like
hold on there. While you're not search and research, the question was, what we that talk about in the first? When we come on, tell me if I'm wrong in a VG. What we come on, we that talk about, what road we that talk about, right?
Road, yeah.
Road we that talk about now.
Yeah.
Then that we that talk about from first. I reach way over here so to who depend
more than all
with
kind
more
of
than one bag of sitting and who corruption and who get to HR this from way and one bag of foolishness. Reach all over
right. Where
the facts right now.
Yeah.
Right now, I just drive between two patrol in a New Kingston. That's how I drive.
Never dropping on none of them.
Never dropping on none of them. I mean, pay attention. You understand? I pay attention. You understand? And the good thing about it, I want a little vehicle, I'm a little cheap front end, them are driving it. Yeah. So even me dropping it. No, let me tell you the truth. You see cheap front end them here, even if them mash up, I just want to kill this 20 or 130,000, we're good to go.
We are straight, triple, we are straight.
No, we're not straight, my friend.
We're not telling the story, man.
When you have your husband a reason, when I'm fast, I'm a virgin a reason now. Zin? No, as me say my virgin. As me say my virgin. Zin? As me a virgin a reason now. What we say now? The road in Jamaica is in a horrible state. The truth of the matter is...
Which road? Which part?
All over Jamaica. The only road in Jamaica.
Every road over Jamaica in a horrible state.
Hold on. Let me say the exemptions. The only road in Jamaica where in a good condition are the highways.
VG, can I adjust that? Can I adjust that statement now?
Okay.
Because you see, yes, I will agree. You have patrol on the road. But let's not forget that the country just got to a category 5 hurricane. They were dumb 3 there rain all over the country.
Yes.
We're dumb 3 there rain over the country.
Can I ask a question?
So the road them we have here, so them a paper them make out of them no water resistant.
No, enough water.
Which road water resistant? Tell me which part you have water resistant.
Tell me say when you once you put on me not talk about in the rural part in that were adversely. Well, me not talk about the place that were adversely affected by the rains. You know. Me I talk about right here so in the corporate area upon me have to traverse. No, they can talk about me I traverse daily.
Yeah, but
rain fall in the corporate can talk. I never say rain never fall in the corporate area. But the rain will fall in the corporate area, the road work. I remember say road work is not only about surface in the road. Drainage and them is a part of is contributory factors to bad roads. Correct? VG, improper drainage and them something. So we can always point back and say the People's National Party never do shit for road and whatever. And you might be right in whatever you say now. We not go fight upon that. But that was 10 years ago. See?
So within the last 10 years, every road to fix?
No. We don't say every road. Come on, VG, come on. VG, do you feel what percentage, not based on your personal observation? Because I take it at Kingston, you live, right?
Yeah.
I don't live afar. I'm not certain, you know, because remember, I can't really go back afar. So I ask you now, Chuck. So Jamaica, you live, right?
Yeah.
Based on your drive on the road. Can I see a make video? I don't know if I hear a vehicle or a barrier, you know.
Go on.
So based on how you drive on the road, see my father?
Yeah.
Then, so when you drive, what percentage of the road you feel? What percentage of the road you feel in a good drivable condition? Make it be real now, you know.
May I talk about drive now, Zin?
Yeah.
I can left Manor Park and reach Portmore and pass about 3 patrol.
3 patrol?
Manor Park and reach Portmore and drop 3 or 4 decent patrol.
Hold on.
What you think?
Hold on there. You
said 3 or 4 decent patrol.
3 or 4. 3 or 4.
Yeah, 3 or 4.
I am putting it to you that you can pass. You can left Manor Park. Right? Yes. And reach King's House. And pass 20 patrol.
20. That
Minimum. Minimum.
You know, you got people that spend.
Minimum. Minimum.
Two questions and give about the mic.
Minimum.
So which side? You want to talk about the road, man?
I just a tree.
A road me talk about, man.
I just a tree patrol. Because between Mullines intersection this so Palm Boulevard.
Yes.
Between Mullines intersection Palm Boulevard.
Where Carol love crash.
And Bombard Pembroke intersection Palm Boulevard.
And there's the 4 patrol them there in front of the bus stop and them people.
Even before you reach the bus stop this so before you even reach the turn for going
on. Give about the mic. Just let me squeeze in me two questions.
We are count patrol for we are count patrol in brother. We are count patrol. Just stretch the road, brother. Now we not talk about the stretch to go reach down at TSP.
How much you count?
No, me I say each of them stretch they are 10 patrol, you know. See? 10 patrol.
DJ, you see that? The man that tries to tell you about your reality.
No, me remind VG, you know. Because let me tell you what.
You ask the man a question and answer you.
Let me just ask you two questions.
Hold on, man, brother. Why you can't wait a second? Wait a second of foresight. VG, what may I put it to you that you have been so acclimatized to patrol that it come like them. You're not even. You only see the monstrous one. The monstrous one that your vehicle can't hold in. Because
what you say there right now? Where you drive right now? What you say there right now?
No, right now.
We don't want to turn on in camera.
Well, yeah. When you
can ask my question now? Can I ask my question now?
Yeah, go on, go on, brother.
Which party did promise patrol free by 2003?
How long was 2003? How long was 2003?
Hold on.
Hey, stop talking rubbish. Hey, on this guy.
You make it talk, father.
No, the man asked simple question.
You make it talk.
Oh, you are Which party promised patrol free by 2003 and which party embarked on the largest?
The People's National Party promised that, but 2003 done from 23 years ago.
Well, I'm a brother.
Of course.
Okay.
And that's how it was done. There's no evidence that they never done.
Of course, I done. Make him done, man. Hold on,
Which party?
Him not done.
Promise patrol free by 2003 and which party embarked on the largest road rehabilitation program in Jamaica? Them two questions.
Which one embark on the most expensive one? JLP. Which one do the most work from patrol fixing? PMP.
There is no evidence to that, but anyhow, me think I my time.
No. Like PG. People that live foreign. Hold on. The people that live foreign. With them, we call it zygote patrol. You understand? For them patrol come like zygote, come like spermatozoa. Our patrol them are some big great one done the whole patrol out here. For no patrol them not even conceptualize that. You understand? We live in Jamaica. Hold on, man. We live in Jamaica. We are by
everybody I tell for hold on, you alone look like you are all it doing.
You know, say I bully and I bully the man. But let me say something, man. You know, man. No one answer foresight question. Foresight. Foresight. 23. Foresight. Yeah. Put it there by me first. Please.
It not work out.
Yeah, put it there by me first. Put it there by me first.
But we not gonna start. We start the back of our truck.
The one Rose makes you get a chance, man. That's the one Rose there, I know.
I am not Rose.
That shake alone for 2 minutes at 23 now.
I'm VG. I want to know my honest opinion about Jamaica patrol. You know, some feel like Jamaica will never be patrol free.
Never. One time.
You know, all right. Me think that every time a government makes some progress, there is a heavy downpour of rain and just mash up back the road.
You guys never be good fan first.
Why rain mash up the highway? Hold on, I'm curious. Why rain mash up the highway?
Me don't know. Probably them one day.
All right. Come again.
Hold on, triple X, man. Them things that we need to know. Me, that's what the argument started. I say, so what we know from long time, you know. Me see all that Patrick Fitty do. Then you go back after one rain and the same pothole them come back.
All right.
Then,
So I think I was listening to One Love. I remember we there a long time. I did listen to One Love. And one of the things where One Love say, I think it is very important. One Love say the roads them need to be scraped off VG. So I think he must say the road them need to be relaid. You know? So we go back to the mall and thing, right? Go back to the mall and then you do the asphalt and the whole thing. Because when me look and see how them do the highway VG, I think it is totally different from the roads and the regular roads and what we have.
So about the highway with triplex MC20 patrol.
Right.
That's what part set also doing all that shaker. And the reach program is the patching program.
I mean it's about for done enough foresight. Don't stop her. It's almost a wrap.
Yeah. So VG, it might be very expensive, but I think that's the only way we can get some results. But at the same time, if them take on that triple go come ball about traffic.
Leave it there, so stop. Don't stop this.
Beg it 2 minutes.
Don't triple. We're going
Beg it 2 minutes. Beg it 2
No,
minutes.
we're going foresight. Because we can't on a manner. So I'm going to do it, sir. I'm here deal with it, sir. Go on foresight. 2 minutes, quick. 2 minutes, 25 now.
No, man, give out the select to the mic, man. I'm good, man.
Foresight. All right, beg a minute. Let me say this, VG. No,
I jump there. You can't jump there.
You remember?
Hold on, Chuck. Hold on.
You beg a minute, please. You be me sure that. Beg a minute. VG, you remember a term that was carved in Jamaica in the 2017, 18, and 19, where they used to say carpet. That's the lady. Everywhere you go, a carpet, you see. What was that referring to? Road. So the term was carpet, everywhere you go, let me talk. Everywhere you go, a carpet. Yeah. That means that between 2016 and 2019, roads in Jamaica was a number one priority. Roads were being fixed all across Jamaica. So the idea to say that from 2016 the road them not fixed, that is false. Okay. What we did have is a period of what we did have. What we did have. As we are on this minute done first.
Make him finish. Make him finish. Because we didn't come and more talk again. After you, Mr. Blair, then me. Make him continue.
No, after Blair. Yeah. After Blair.
So let me give him back my time now. No, may I say now. We had a period of time of COVID where all of that did down, and then after COVID, we had one of the longest period of rain in about the last 70 years in Jamaica, where we had 4 months of continuous rain. Did that have an effect on our road network? Yes, it did. Are the roads being repaired as we speak? Yes, we don't get to everywhere yet. But again, what we have to look on, are the efforts being put in to fix the thing what we think is wrong? Yes.
Exactly.
Let me tell you about custom. We always have to find something to cuss about it. Because the man have fixed road at the wrong time, the more time.
More to fix
Friday.
No, but
Nobody hold on. Let go
Blair than me.
Nobody answer me. Let go Blair. 2 minutes.
Yeah, man. Me like how Chuck mentioned carpet.
Yes.
And I am sure that the St. Thomas Repair Road could not be labeled as carpet.
The St. Thomas Repair Road.
Yeah. But just to refer to what the Minister of Work said probably a week or 2 ago, that while they spend money on Spark and Reach, the quality of work left a lot to be desired. So, Chuck, what I would want you as the Member of Parliament to do is to get competent people to fix the road.
That's where it starts out, that thing, yeah.
Don't get some people who fix the road today, and then when hurricane seasons come, they watch for the piece of road where them fix, and then when up the road.
When they do that, and the PMP demonstrates we have fight poor people. Yeah. We bring in China Harbour, figure them to work, and PMP boss we have fight poor people.
Bring in China Harbour, a PMP bring in China.
PMP bring in China Harbour.
Cut your crap, PMP. Cut your crap.
PMP bring in China Harbour, Chuck.
Mr. Blair, finish?
That is not debatable. I'm not finish it. Hold on, man. Me just a respond to Chuck on the carpet. So the whole idea of carpet is a myth. The misplaced perception. No work wasn't being done.
No road
You
work.
see,
has been-
all of the road where them fix and see a carpet. DG, them the road there in have to go back now and relaid and resurface.
No problem.
So-
All right. Land after that. Time run up. Fine.
Mr. Blair,
Time run up. Fine.
Mr. Blair, Mr. Blair, I beg to differ. And you want beg to differ. 2016, when they were referred to those roads as carpet, because it was 2016, 2017, no. None of them road they were carpet, no mash up. Listen this. Those roads signed in, yes, and were signed by the People's National Party and continue at the JP. However, Darrell Vaz said, the reason why too much road have built at, let me finish. Why too much road have built same time is because the money signed, and if we not doing road them, so it will lose it. Listen to this. The carpet road them. Let me finish, please. I want to tell you if Pat was upon the carpet road.
You're misleading.
Listen to me, man. Let me finish. Let me finish. Let me finish. Yeah, me I'll give carpet road them now. The Porsche Simpson Square, the road out there, so carpet still a wall up. The Constant Spring Road, carpet still a wall up. The Hagley Park Road, carpet still a wall up. And them not call carpet. And today,
all them road their name was when water, all them road they mash up. That's how them
no, they don't mash up. Water flood them.
That's under the upstairs, downstairs.
Yeah, water flood them. We no VG. We have a drainage problem because the government of the day changed the scope of the road and use the money as maybe don't talk, you know. Use the money as splinter of different place for the more roads, so that's why the drain not come. However, the roads them not did in the pattern of the pandemic.
The most recent rehabilitation on Hagley Park Road was done by the government.
No, that was that then when I tell you what, it done under the GMP government, but it was signed under the PMP. Now let me finish now, but let me finish the man. Let me just finish the man. I don't debug me, no man.
Because you're lying.
No, man, let me finish the line. Let me finish the line, the debunking line, man. Let me finish the line. Yeah. So when them say,
nah lie.
wait, Mr. Blair. So when them talk about carpet, yeah, do the time 20 I say. Already when them say Constant Spring Road and the Minister of Finance, you know, Constant Spring Road, carpet. The Porsche St. Miller Square, carpet. Hagley Park Road, carpet. Marcus Garvey Drive, carpet. All of those roads was signed up under the PMP. You may have said now. Me say at this now. You more debunk me say like that.
No, I want to debunk your lie.
Let me finish the man.
I want to debunk.
Let me finish now. Let me finish. Let me wrap up now. Let me wrap up now, please. Let me wrap up.
No, you for wrap up like no, you for
no, man, wrap up. No, man, me wrap up this man. Me 2 minutes done. So this is me now. No, but them interrupt me.
So done it quick.
Half a minute. No, me take half a minute and do it. 2003, 23 years ago. However, 2016, the government promised that it might go have impeachment legislation so that we can hold corrupt politicians. And today, that is not in.
We cannot make this man say liar segue. No, you can't tell liar segue. Let me prove to you that.
I forgot to the 2 minutes job. Because everybody will start make a bag of nice.
The politician that coined the word carpet is who?
Me that thing said the Vaz lady the other day.
Anne-Marie, thank you. Anne-Marie Vaz in Portland. Everywhere me walk, a carpet me a lay.
She me beat that one, yeah.
How is that? Does Anne-Marie Vaz fix Hagley Park Road? No. Did Anne-Marie Vaz fix Post in the Miller Square? No. So that alone proves that you, Richard, is a liar.
All right, so let's leave it there.
It is not you don't coin the word.
No answer me. The rest of people reason. Somebody on the phone to start. Triple one.
Anne-Marie Vaz.
No, Blair. No, you far from
Anne-Marie Vaz.
Yeah, all right, let go triple. Try to catch back a order. Triple, you did the same way? I'm not there. Call the patrol as you drive. Who name this now? Lachi, you did the same way?
Yeah, me there. All right, so he would just say, oh, the people are come with impeachment and whatever. VG, a lot of things are embedded in our constitution, I don't care where you hear politicians come not this about a lot of things. You know what is preventing a lot of the amendments, VG? Our constitution. So you see, the moment we make the changes to certain things, VJ, as in going to the Republic, and we make the amendments, we have to go to the Constitution. So them can't just get up and say, oh, me I got impeach him so and come out of Parliament. And that's how this thing work. We have a Constitution that protect every single one of we, whether we're elected or not. Once you're a citizen of Jamaica, you are protected by that and guided by that. The next thing I want to say, today I see Chucker Drive in a Kingston. And I tell us, boy, and I see him thing when me there Jamaica too. I am disgusted by some of the roads them in a VG, by how the roadside them untidy, them need little debushing. VG, and them little thing they make people say nothing and go on in Jamaica, you know. It's not that nothing is not happening, you know. But you see, when time you go in a tax office and stand up 2 hour VG, and them thing there, when you walk on the road and the garbage pile up there, so and the bush are drop down for you, look at the bushing can VG, look on when your yard grow.
Sometimes spring tax office hot. When you go in there, come out. No matter
VG, look on when look at when you go, when your grass grow up, right? When your land grow up and you cut it down, it looks so beautiful and you feel so refreshed. Just imagine them little something there. Them need to do them something there, you know. Those little things, VG, will improve the people them how them feel and them something there.
You can buy a nice house and your neighbor now cut him grass and leave value.
Chica, whose responsibility is that, Chica?
Chica work a minute there.
Right, VG, you can get travel me box me, I go come down, go look for my baby.
Yeah, cut. All right, force that.
Complain to the MP in the box. Complain to the MP.
No, Blair, foresight. Blair, foresight. Like a foresight. I'll get Travis your box.
No, man. You can just have somebody else speak. Me good. Me go on.
Second time here, you give your run. You know what I'm chatting about it.
All right, you can give up my box.
All right,
give me back piece of the rhythm there.
You want foresight?
Man, no, you can't get the rhythm yet. You can't get the rhythm yet.
You're not rhythm.
The speech which Darrell Vaz made, which you commented on, is factual, DG.
Yeah.
That is factual.
Darrell Vaz made.
Darrell Vaz said if, because they were complaining that how the government start Constant Spring, Mandela, Agley Park, and 3 Mile and Constant Spring at the same time. People said them should have done it.
Who was complaining? Who was complaining?
Right. Motorists.
No motorists.
Chuck, allow me to make the statement first. The minister, which was Darrell Vaz, counter and said that if the work did not start, then the money which were granted for the roads would be returned back. Would be returned. So that's why I'm have to start everything. Right? Because all of the money was there to start all of those four projects along with the St. Thomas Highway.
Everything him doing at them time that they do good though, they make sense, even though they did say that. I think everything did work out because there was the overhead bridge, there was the 2-lane at Constant Spring.
Of course,
because there was proper contractor.
Right, I think the sewage drain.
When they move the money, it drain and they move the money and put elsewhere.
Nobody no move the money and put. Richard, I mean, VG, here's the problem. Here's the problem.
Triple.
VG,
but Chuck, you will agree that it was a 6-lane highway from Harborview to Portland. Post a Simpson Miller left with the money, and I'm gonna scale it down to just a road improvement program, and even the road improvement program now. Every week, apartheid Brockway. Or sink or washway.
Again, stop misleading people, no sir. Come on, man. Stop misleading.
Not misleading.
Let me say this.
Me traverse that road at least once a month. Every time I go down to one different part of fix.
Which part? Where there?
Yeah, you do everything once a month.
Portland through St. Thomas.
Everything you talk about, you do
at least once a month.
Man, I got so far though. But stop wiki with it. But I got so far.
No man, we go right out the line bump and sit down and Golden Grove. Every month we go that side. Every month at least. And every time I go there, one different part of fix.
The
Let go
PMP,
check.
remember now, VG, it was the Bruce Golding-led administration that engaged the Chinese government for some loans. Some loans were negotiated. Bruce lost the election. Portia went over there, finished, signed off the document.
It was the PMP signed those contracts and the JLP because the government continues to
talk, no, sir.
All right, have me attack us here. Sorry.
Let me talk. Bruce Golding and Adley Shah is the first that brought the Chinese here to the road. Bruce Adley Shah.
I show one picture with that, and I can show a picture otherwise.
Hold on you. MP, search MP Chuck. Sorry for cut you. I want to ask you that question. What we talk about here, you think it influenced anybody to vote different? When we trace about who did what and what did who and what, and you know, you know why we have it, because context matters. Context matters. So may I try to give you the context now. So now, Portia win and went and finish and sign off and get. Now, this money was granted to the PMP administration from 2012. 2012, you know, them get the money. Up until 2016, not even Neil never drive to start the road yet. 4 years the money sit down.
4 years the money sit down there for. When Andrew win and they went in and saw that the money was there and the loan was about to expire, they had to start all of the project at once. Because time catch up on we. So they sat on the money for 4 years because guess what, VG? And I will tell you this now. In 2005, it was discovered that Jamaica government who Iran $5 million. $5 billion that was borrowed.
No, sorry about in 2 minutes, you know. So
$5 billion that was borrowed to build a water treatment plant in Jamaica. Do we have a water treatment plant in Jamaica, VG?
I don't know where which part of that.
We don't have none, but we borrow some money to build one and then blow and they get back and pay back and we don't have one.
All right, let have this. Okay? I don't
so
want to
what me I say now, VG, is that
we have to go research that. No
problem. Research anything you know what. But what me I say, VG, is that what me I say, VG, the government now made a decision, VG said China Harbour will get the contract just to fix all of the road them. The PMP come out to that group when you Master Builders Association and said, no, that can't go on. Local contract have to be included. So they say, all right, we are going to go on a piece at the Center Mass Road. And you see the piece where then get the local contract and that piece that they fix back every week when they ball out.
All right, my turn now.
No,
wait. Mr. Blair, my time now, please. All right, Chuck. Me don't like talk politics, but remember say the local contractor in question is a JLP finance and supporter. Let me move. Don't bother admit to mine. Let me tell you something you have to tell a lie. 2005-6, the People's National Party, PJ Patterson, Bobby Pickersgill, they go down at China. Can remember, you know, I 18 year people in Jamaica for. Yes, I mean, I'll tell you what me know say a lie. I tell you. So look, man, they go down at China and engage the Chinese in a day something the 2006 sign off plan. Good. So election in 2007 and the government changed. However, 2008, listen me, you know, early 2008, February 2008, we lose the election September, February 2008. Did Mike Henry and the Chinese ambassador sign the contract to build the roads? This when they get the 375 million US. What Mike Henry did with it is put up sign right across Jamaica. Listen me, you know, good that China Harbour come to Jamaica first 2008 under JLP government. But they were engaged and the contract was signed off. Yes? With the loan was signed off under that. When the PMP come back into power and China Harbour was engaged again, China Harbour said, listen me no man, me nah go no more money. Me I go need the loan, but I'm me a spending. So every dollar China Harbour get them spending money. And so make a China man them fix the road them and spend it. So what Chuck talk about? Nonsense.
You talk when him done.
Let me finish. Let me you get judge time. Let me finish. So I'm saying to you, China Harbour, no, not China, but the Exim Bank of China, yes, was engaged for the loan, the $276 million loan, where the government of Jamaica get, and I know China Harbour, you know, they give contract, you know. The government of Jamaica taking money and bill sign right across Jamaica. Say,
say, check will be building road right, yes, sir. No, I know them train. However, when the PMP engage them back again, the Exim Bank, the Chinese government say, me nah lend no more money, and I know me a spend it. Any money me lend no, and me have to spend it.
Land of this, but
Right,
I quickly can read it. I'm not about to read it, but it looked like, sir, them did want that 5.5 investment for that water treatment plant. But I don't say them get it. But they talk about as a 5.5 for the next 10 years to address the water sanitization issue.
We lose election 2007. That was agreement 2005, but we lose it 2007 and dead. So
I'm not sure. I don't. You have Chuck, you have to send something to say them get that money there. I'm not sure. So them get.
All right, no problem.
Yes, Lego triplex.
You're new guest, you know. You're new guest.
Olympic. Lego triplex first, man. I'm so rich, man. Sorry.
All right.
I make Olympic talk then.
You want him? You give away your time?
No, I'm not
Triple, you have a talk.
Triple,
that come in line. You them
okay.
Yeah, we're working on it. Sorry.
We keep on focus on what go on at the past. Fine.
Right.
Chuck say you need it for context. Zin,
Right.
you get the context. Who get money, who never spend money, who spend money, who this and who that and The truth of the matter is, you see road like Constant Spring Road, the patrol them on Constant Spring Road, a water commission cut them and dig them up and cable and wire the them place. So them think they're no wear and tear patrol. Them think they're with them and then cut the road and patch them back with inferior material to the material we use and make the road. Same thing with Agley Park Road. You understand? Same thing with 3 Mile so. The man use inferior material and patch back the road. You understand? Same thing out of Mandela. Once you see a patrol out there, it's a patrol where the man them cut the road and we drive on the road every day and we see it in a brother. See? Remember say when we set and we look on what go on in terms of road work in Jamaica, in terms of how the road them set up, the minor road, them and all them like patching something here. We need, whether PMP that do it or not, if there's no way, we're not supposed to, in a 2026, as the ruling party, still I use the same substandard material. Fine, PMP used to use substandard material in the 90s and early 2000s. We are 2026 now. You can't say use PMP or PMP do wrong as excuse for what you now do now, or for the incompetence of you now. That don't make no sense, brother. In a no other way that would work. Chuck, if you have 2 picnic, see, and 1 picnic, your first picnic, fuck up, and him grow and turn big. When your next picnic fuck up, you're going to say, well, you know, say, brother did fuck up, so I'm not going to vex with you. That makes sense.
Sir, do not speak
you're not going to
my
same
children,
way.
sir. Do not use my children as an example, sir. Do not.
Yeah. Don't do it.
All right. As I said, them man are very sensitive. I remember them man.
No.
PG.
Use my 2 penny. Use my 2 penny. Use my 2 penny.
Hold on.
Me have my hold on, PG. Me have my pitney. If my first pitney.
We heard exactly what you said.
No, I say, come on, I want to put film pitney in it. Come on, them feel like I disrespecting pitney them. So I say, my pitney, my first pitney, do sitting around. I'm scolding feet. I'm upset with him feet. I am not going to use the fact that my first pitney did something wrong when he was growing up. I say, oh, well, your brother did do it when him did that growing up. So when you grow and do it, we can't fix it because your brother did don't do it. You're wrong too, and you forget scolding too.
Big up.
You understand me? I say, from you do something, brother. Wrong is wrong, brother. And this is the problem I do not like about the JLP supporters, brother. They only see the wrong that the PMP does. And when the JLP do the same thing what the PMP do, them say, oh, well, the PMP did do it, so nothing wrong. No, say, brother. When PMP do something wrong, we all that every PMP supporter me know. When PMP do sitting around, them call it out and say, yes, them wrong. I have never heard the JLP supporters on this platform all the JLP accountable for any wrong with them do. And that don't make no sense, bro.
All right, Triple, get a lot of this. They might talk a little better now, man.
Give me an example of when you hold PMP accountable, Triplets. Give me one example.
VG, tell him. Me not talk. VG, tell him. Every day I come here, come to
you. Blair go on next. Triple.
But I ask him. My time now. Mute your mic, Olympic. Mute your mic. But Chuck, who was the original contractor for the Harborview to St. Thomas Road? Who was the contractor? No, I don't know.
St. Thomas.
Yeah, because China Harbour is not the first person who work on the road.
But that stretch never go bad. Harborview to St. Thomas don't really do go bad.
No,
And
no, me
Jamaica
don't
do
know the
it?
contractor because I know, me don't know. Me know China Harbor came
you
in at a
Blair.
later date.
You Blair,
Hmm?
you Blair, the harbor view to that one. Was that the one where the brother did send the letter to the contractor demand some money?
No, me don't know about letter and demand
Yeah,
money.
man,
Me
one
don't know.
man did send one extortion letter to the contractor. I think that
Me
contractor
don't
you probably asked
know
for. I
them.
don't
So,
remember who it
me don't
was.
know. No, me can't answer them next time. Me don't know. Me just don't know who construct the Harbor View to St. Thomas Road. Because me know China Harbor do some work on it in the finishing stage. But I don't think they were the original contractors.
China Harbor was the
wrong.
original
So
contractor.
I don't know. Anyway, the bottom line is whenever money is borrowed from external agencies to fix things in Jamaica, it should be done professionally and done good so that people can benefit.
So you'd agree now to leave the Jamaican people them alone and go and work with the Chinese for the road work? You'd agree with that now?
I right now, as far as I see it, allow the people with the experience, the expertise, and the equipment to do the work.
All right, line up this, so you soon forward again. Lego Olympic. Olympic, it about?
Still there. Here we go on. I just gonna
Yes, sir.
make reference to one thing and then we're going to the future because the past done.
Yes, I'm answer, Joe.
In 2008, when the Jamaican government won the election, right? Did you remember that there was a
There was
French
no election in 2008, sir.
I said all right, 2007 then. Since you get specific. After the Jamaican government won the election, right, Bossy? The road, the what name, north to the east to west highway, that is the Ocherius highway. You remember say it was built and couldn't be used, boss man? Because there was this
French.
where did they fall down? You remember
a French contractor.
French Bouini.
Bouy.
You remember that host? Did you remember that?
Well, when I like you know, the phone, I listen a message. Go on talk.
All right, let me repeat. Do you remember that the road was done and the east-west highway, I think it is called.
Okay.
That was done by a French company called it. French company first built the first leg from Portmore to wherever it did stop it. Same French company. There was an issue out of Linstead where the road was being.
Yeah, man. Bouye. Bouye was building it, and
you remember that?
And the first time China was invited with the man.
Conversation.
Yeah, but that's when China come Jamaica
Let
first.
the man
That
finish.
contract.
Make it finish. And me I talk me thing because everybody don't talk what them say already, you know. And me just add that to a mix to make us to see
Yeah,
when.
man, we are listening, man. Go on, talk.
Why when man alone talking thing, man, everybody wants basketball and talk that.
You see, man, in our feelings, BG.
No, you are trying to judge people. You're not trying to judge people. Because you want people because you know, can't judge people. The man are telling story, you know, dry him out. No, the man. That's why the man comes to the more time, you know. That's it.
All right. So that was when the road negotiation between the Jamaican government and the Chinese government come into effect. Yeah. That's one of the big things that causes it, right? Because the Bouy decides to them now fix the road because it take too much money. So that is when the great man from Clarendon Central, Mike Henry, went down there and start that negotiation. Remember, you know, VG, that procurement was always a part of the game. So even when the government had put up the sign for the fixing of the roads, right? When the PNP take over, they never continue it. That is why at this moment, VG, the road, the Elcha Road, because they signed it up on Elcha Road, you know. And right now, the road I get fixed again, you know. Why do I know that, VG? I was in Jamaica for 2 weeks, right? Yes, the roads are atrocious. Me dropping a patrol and bus tire, me have to buy tire, right? VG, listen me now. The minister addressed the issue. You see, some of them road there where we did bill from the devil was a boy. They have soil erosion under them. Even the same road where you talk about, right before Tasties, on Washington Boulevard, go right down to the intersection, right as you go across the bridge at the intersection, they go up on Patrick Drive, there's a Patrick City Drive or whatever they say.
Yeah, come back up. Yes.
From me little until now, what is the problem, VG? You see, under the road there's a sewer line where run under it, and it keep collapsing. It keep collapsing. As such, that's why every time they have to go back and fix it. Now, remember this now in a VG. Each time we go and patch, me believe we know if patch road with the Barber Green thing.
You remember the time I run in the Olympic?
Yeah, me have done it right so. Come on. Yeah. Me believe if we start use concrete to patch back the road then, because you see on the underground of these roads, remember them a road and a like highway that you ask what Lashik about. The highway is designed in a modern way to handle what is there. These roads were not done that. The other thing when we want to touch quick and fast and go, we have to clean up. We have to get local government to clean up the areas and lift the people in lifestyle life, brother. Me want to start a construction at Jamaica now, and my wife I said, no, sir, Jamaica too dirty. We can't go down there. Me no want to go back to Jamaica. And it is just the basics in a VG. Clean up the pathways and the highways and make the place look presentable to people.
People them too dirty, man. People are throw a whole of KFC box out the window, man. Still throw everything in them care out the window. Jamaica, enough of the people them do Jamaica nasty. Land is so do.
VG, beg the last talk for the mic, the VG.
No, I'm bridging 15. I want to talk first.
All right, VG.
You have to wait for me. See, the first lady come
VG,
yes, sir.
VG, may I direct this directly to you? You understand? You see what you Richard said earlier.
Which color?
What you Richard said earlier is a lie. Here, the arrangement, the initial arrangement with Czech was made by Mike Henry. At the time when Czech came to Jamaica initially, I was working with Czech. They had an office in New Kingston, but they never started to do any